Jump. What's up?
Greetings and salivations.
Where, Tommy?
Salivations? Did you really?
Yes, I did.
There's some people who are not going to realize that you're joking.
That's okay.
They're going to be like, oh, I've been pronouncing it wrong. Yeah. Hey, hello.
What are you salivating over?
Does it really matter? Doesn't matter.
Sometimes it's best we not know.
Exactly. So it helps build the suspense.
He's probably digging around in a crate of those vintage toys, probably.
You salivating over the eBay dollars?
Yes. I'm super jealous because I super need money.
It'll be nice when I can actually get that stuff up.
Oh,
go ahead.
Oh, Rambling Doc J. It says I have 0 viewers, but Rambling Doc J, I somehow have a comment.
I had that exact same conversation with Jens the other day, where he said he knows people are in the chat. He's actually reading their comments, but it would show 0 viewers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it would do that to me. I would have like 4 people literally talking, and it would say 0 viewers. I'm like.
Yeah, I've had people comment 3 in a row.
That gives my confidence a little bit,
I've seen in my particular chats people comment 3 in a row, 3 different people, and it says I have a 0 viewer count. So
or 1 viewer, and you're like, I know, but you like see more than 1 person right there. Shut up.
Yeah.
I hate that shit so much.
Yeah, you know what that's called? Welcome to LubeTube.
And StreamYard. Ooh, I'm gonna go get some negatives because I found this app that, like, if you put it like the negative up against something white, like the side of StreamYard, it's just something that illuminates and is white. And I use this app called Filmbox. You're supposed to take a picture of the negative, and it'll do stuff around and make the picture a picture. And so I want to try that. That'd be so cool. Like, I still have 35mm like negatives, so I'll be right back. I probably will need a flashlight at the drugstore. All right.
A negative and a negative is a positive.
I thought that was a double negative.
No. In new math. Remember, old math is racist, buddy.
And 2 + 2 = 5. Yes, I remember that argument.
There you go. You see, you're falling right in line.
Yeah, I remember a couple of years ago, the whole thing was sometimes 2 + 2 does equal 5, and there was some argument. Yeah.
It's so ridiculous.
I'm excited to try this.
Wait, you have bags full of negatives?
Back in the day, when you get your film developed, they put the negatives in these. I still have them. Oh my god, not me. Oh my god, I think I might be like 16. No, that's Sarah. She was 15. She's still on my friends list.
Oh, you got old school pictures? That's fucking awesome. What you could run into old school pictures?
I think that's me in the middle. I can't tell. Oh, I'm all excited to try this. So, yeah. That might maybe be me. Alright. I don't know. It's really hard to tell. So, if it has Sarah in it, we were in school, it means I was 17. Oh, is that the wrong phone? Am I that stupid? Yes, I am that stupid.
High school?
Alternative school. I had already got my GED, but they didn't know what else to really do with me, so they put me in school anyway. So I was like, eh. Alright. Okay. Does it gotta be lengthways? Does it like happen? I mean, I guess it's only like. What? 3-day free trial. Motherfucker. Are you serious? You want $30 a year? Ooh, better remember to cancel that.
To show the old school pictures.
To turn your pictures into your negatives into pictures.
I'm surprised
Ah,
they don't offer a free trial of it. Most of those apps give you a free trial.
Yeah, 3 days.
Hmm. Just do as much with it as you possibly can during those 3 days.
I have a bunch of negatives that I never even bothered taking to the fucking.
I guess it's got to be lengthways.
Whatever
Okay.
the fuck it was, the Kodak, whatever the fuck,
The old,
whatever the fuck place
yeah,
were.
God, what would they call it? Photo labs or
Yeah, there was even those little shacks like in the parking lots of
yeah. I thought they were
certain
called
stores.
photo labs or something like that. Huh.
You had those in Jerseys, those in Jersey, those little shacks in the
Yeah,
corner of parking
yeah,
lots.
yep. About the size of a small Rita's.
Uh huh.
Oh god, the definition is terrible. Let's see this. Oh, yeah, that does not come out smooth at all.
That's what she said.
Nerd.
So what's
Alright.
been going on, Slasher? Anything new?
uh, good things or bad things?
Preferably good because I've got my hands filled with bad right now.
Uh, I'd say mediocre things, which is better than bad things.
But yeah, that's still a positive.
It's like when the scale of bad doesn't weigh down the scale of good. I guess we'd say it's a win. Maybe.
I need something smooth because the TV is like got like those little lines and you look really close at it.
Now you looked for a second like you're gonna read us spooky stories by the campfire.
Hmm.
Too bright.
Oh man.
You have a flashlight like shining right in your face. Don't blind yourself.
Oh man.
So you have to come back up here to finally jailbreak your brother, huh?
Well, yeah, I have to jailbreak him, and then I still have to sell the house, which that is still not a done deal yet. But
Which might take another 8 months.
I sure hope not, because I don't want to be paying taxes on that for the rest of the year.
Good God.
I mean, by the time this, if things don't start moving in a little bit better, or faster direction towards the end zone, I may wind up broke before I ever even get to sell the house.
You might as well get that eBay started right away while you're down there right now.
Yeah, well, I've been going through stuff and getting things ready, so I'm gonna have to start listing things soon. Yeah, the freaking the money didn't last. Money did not last.
Well, you were also up here still buying figures. It's
Oh
like
yeah,
you're
this
already
is true.
swimming in figures, and you were fucking buying more.
I know. Couldn't help myself.
It's a problem.
Couldn't
I
stop
get it.
myself.
We all have our problems. I get it.
Nah, that's all right. Some of the figures I bought extra completely by accident. I thought I didn't think I'd bought one, and I bought another one, and then I might have bought another one.
I went back there to buy those McFarlane figures, and they were all gone.
Were they?
Yep. They had that little shelf of remember that little shelf of the '90s McFarlane figures, and
Yeah.
I was like, I was like, maybe I'll come back here a week later. Nope, all gone.
Need better negatives.
Yeah, no, I already sorted through most of the new stuff. And believe it or not, out of all the new stuff, I found almost a crate and a half of new stuff that I bought doubles or triples of and never realized it. And that was part of the problem. I was buying that stuff and
And
just,
not realizing.
well, I was just crating it up. So I was wrapping it and just crating it up, and then I would forget about it. And then I'd wind up buying another one.
In your adult age, like, how did you forget that?
Well, you know, at the time when I was buying some of those figures, I had about 1,000 other things going on. So,
You just lost track of shit.
yeah. It could happen. It could happen to anybody. Got
I
10
do
million
think
things going on.
I do think I did that with comic books at one point.
What's up, Parrothead?
Hi, Parrothead.
What's up, Parrothead? How you doing? Excuse me, I just burped.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, I haven't seen these faces in years. Holy shit.
And yeah, I mean, Slasher, you know what was even worse than the toys? All the extra movies that I picked up.
Because you were going DVD crazy, right?
Yep.
Because of the threat of all old stuff getting stamped out, so you have to hold on to physical media, right?
Yes, exactly.
Uh-huh. There's a lot of people doing that.
Some of it's too bright.
You're not the only one who's doing that, Tommy. There's a lot of people doing that.
Oh, well, when the missus seen all those freaking DVDs I was unwrapping, she was like, what the hell? I'm like,
I know, I wasn't commenting in the chat, but I was watching JJ's chat the other day. I wasn't saying anything, but I saw when you were on there. I heard what you said.
yeah, it was probably a bit much looking at it, but
And you said you were trying to get like full series of shit.
yeah, I was trying to get all the night courts. I only got 4 seasons right now.
So what would be the next thing to be canceled? Would it be Married with Children?
I'm actually surprised they haven't gone back to try to cancel that yet. Because if anything was like a spit in the eye of freaking these type of idiots that are running around now, it was that show.
Yeah, but it was also like people could argue that they made women look stupid as fuck. They made the men look even stupider on that show.
I mean, probably the only thing that I was going to say. Oh, they're
Almost
only
every
saving
man
grace.
on that show was a complete moron.
I was going to say they're only saving grace with that show with these crazies out there right now is probably that Marcy.
Oh, yeah, but they were making fun of her. Now she'd be the hero.
Mm-hmm.
They'd make her the main star of the show.
Well,
married with no children.
She was suffering for the cause, Slasher. She was suffering for the cause.
Would it be Married with No Children?
I thought it'd be Married with Chicken Legs.
That.
I will say though, she was cute in Fright Night. I will say that. You never saw a Fright Night? Come on, don't tell me you never saw a Fright Night.
I seen it a long time ago. I don't really remember it that well.
Jeez. Well, this isn't very good. Having actual using something other than an app would have been good. You can't even like make out my face. It's like blurred.
Oh my god! Do you know what I did see recently though? I watched Vacation. The
Are you
newer
talking
one.
about the Ed Helms one?
Yeah, yeah.
I saw
It,
some of it. I didn't want to sit.
it wasn't great, but it did have some moments in it that were kind of funny. And holy shit, how scrawny was fucking Hemsworth in that movie?
I didn't see the whole movie.
Yeah, well, I think he's like towards the end of it. He's like towards the end of the movie. So, yeah, he was like super scrawny in that one.
Wait, Thor or his brother? Was it Thor or his brother?
I'm pretty sure it was. I thought it was Chris Hemsworth. I mean, maybe it was the other one. Pretty
The
sure
other
it was
one,
him.
the one that was in fucking what was it? Expendables 2 or 3? I don't know.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Chris Hemsworth because I think when I looked it up on IMDb, it had Chris Hemsworth and it had him listed as being in Vacation. So I mean, not unless they had it, marked incorrectly. I mean, I would look it up again right now, but
brother was the one that was married or whatever the fuck to Miley Cyrus, right? Like engaged or I don't know. Okay, his brother is the one who's less popular. I just know that much about him. Wait, what am I hearing? Is that
that's a poltergeist trying to come through the TV screen.
is that from Moira's camera or Mike? Sorry.
Ghostbusters.
So, okay, how soon are you going to have to come up here to jailbreak your brother?
That I'm not sure about because I'm not getting any answers from anybody right now. The lawyer that's claiming that I owe him another $300, who never gave me back my oh damn it, what's that called? Why am I just blanking on that right now?
Is that a retainer?
The retainer fee. Yeah, he never gave me the retainer fee back for the guardianship that was supposed to be performed. It never happened. He couldn't do the guardianship, so I should have gotten that retainer back. I never did. So the only thing he did was the surrogate's office stuff. And then he wrote up a power of attorney and he tried to charge me. He's saying I owe him money for the power of attorney. Okay, shouldn't that have just come out of the other retainer? And he's like, oh, well, I don't know nothing about the financials. Really? Because you're the lawyer in the office. You were there to take the payment, and now you don't know nothing about it. Well, you're going to have to talk to my paralegal about it. So I called there over and over again. I went up there to visit the office before I came back to Florida. They were never there. They couldn't return my calls. They were never answering. So after I've been home, I've been calling, finally got a hold of her. And she's like, oh, yeah, I need to go over everything and I'll give you a call back. Well, that was over a week and a half ago. And she still hasn't called back. So I got that going on. Then I got the nursing home here in Florida that refuses to call me back. Because originally they were supposed to send paperwork to the one in Trenton. They never did that. So I was trying to find out what's going on there. They refuse to call back. They keep saying, oh, the administrator is going to call you back. We gave her your number and everything. I'm like, yep, no phone call. And I talked to the lady who originally started the process. She says she's no longer working at that nursing home. And she's saying, oh, that's off the table now. He can't go to that nursing home. I'm like, somebody's bullshitting me somewhere and I'm getting pissed off.
Well, see, people have been bullshitting you since day one of this.
All they're doing is they're getting me more and more irritated.
When
And
you
I'm
looked
gonna.
at your when you looked at your dad's landline and his cell phone, they were obviously bullshitting. It's like when you said that. No, he did have people to contact. That's fucking bullshit.
I mean, for fuck's sakes, there was messages on the damn answer machine from me.
Exactly. Right. So, yep.
Plus, they have court documents where Dad had to go to court for things, and my name was on the damn on a couple of them because the judge there decided, even though I just showed up as a witness, she decided to include me in the proceedings. And I was like, I have nothing to do with this. You're going to sign this document. I'm just here as a witness. I don't have to sign shit. And she was like, I'm going to find you in contempt of this court. And I'm like, this is fucking bullshit. So, I mean, that crap that they couldn't locate next to kin is just that. It's crap. And they're going to answer for that bullshit.
Are they really though? Are you
I'm going to sue him. I'm going to sue him, dude.
You have every single friggin' right in the world to, and I hope you get.
The best I could to fix them, but this is not a very good app. So I'll try it again with a different app like this. They're very cloudy and hard to see, so my facial features are hard to see.
I can only hope that I make somebody miserable in the Trenton Police Department when they find out about that.
Oh yeah, if you can make someone miserable, absolutely. I hold grudges, so I'm like, yeah, make them miserable, yes. Slasher, check your instant messenger or whatever. And the picture with the 3 girls, I'm in the center. I'm thinking maybe going somewhere and having them actually print out in real pictures because this app is not working.
I wonder, do they still have places that do that?
Yeah. Yeah, I need to find that.
You have to like search them out, probably.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I remember the last place that I know that used to do it still was Walmart, but that was a long time ago. That was years ago.
Shit.
Yeah, I think they only do the digital printing now.
And this is why I didn't get carded sometimes.
I used to have a girl that was like 2 or 3 years younger than me that looked like she was in college, and I was like, holy shit, what was I, like 17? And this girl used to be able to go into stores and get beer for people.
I mean, get
Not
beer,
getting
but they stopped carding me around 15.
Oh, God, I got it. Photomat.
Oh, those little shacks, right?
Yeah,
Oh my God, dude,
Photomat.
we don't have those. We don't have those.
Yeah, that's what they were called. They were called Photomat.
Yes.
Those were always like placed in the very, very far corner of parking lots, is what I remember about them.
Yeah, away from all the buildings.
Man, I've
And
changed
cars.
a lot. God, it's depressing.
And cars. No, from when I saw those, like they were very foggy pictures.
Well, also because the phone won't focus correctly, and it's like the light's too bright. And yeah, I mean, it would work better if it actually just got taken somewhere where they make it into a picture. But I wanted to try the app to see how cool it was. And it's
Yes, we get it. When you walked into a club, people had your attention. I mean, you had people's attention.
I didn't go into clubs, not so much older.
I mean back in the day. I mean from when you were a club goer. When you were the club goer and the barfly or whatever you wanted to call yourself. Not barfly.
Don't
You said
call
you
a
were a
girl a
bartender.
barfly.
You said you were a bartender, right?
Bartender is not a barfly.
I actually have seen some bartenders that are kind of barflies too.
Do you need a bigger shovel, or are you good at where you're at?
Well, I think the most important question here is when you were doing all this clubbing, first off, what kind of club did you use? And did you get consent from the SEALs first? Oh, man.
Tommy, did you ever go clubbing? Were you ever dancing on the fucking?
Not really. I mean, we went to a few places here or there, but it wasn't like 90% of the time. If I went with other people that they wanted to go do that, and then I would just probably just like hang around, talk with people, and drink. I had one friend that he always liked to go to this one place in Philly. It was called Shampoo. There was another place too, but I can't remember the name of it because it was like a real small club. Actually, there was two of them. They were all of them were in Philly, and they were all even the one at Shampoo. The nights that he went, they were all gothic. So they used to go for goth night all the time, and you see some strange son of a bitches there at goth night.
Well, it's goth night, so of course.
Yeah, the only cool thing about the one at Shampoo in Philly is that they had 1 hour, and it was on the upstairs floor. They would have hard metal playing, and they would form a mosh pit. They let them do it for 1 hour.
You were never brought to like a Guido dance club or anything, right?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
Like the places they went. Yeah, the places they went, they had those type like dance floors, but they weren't. They were playing like Rage Against the Machine, and they were playing
okay.
Like
They weren't fucking playing I'm blue dabba dee dabba 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 dee dabba.
No, they were playing hip hop, or they were playing metal or something like that.
Okay. I don't know. I got dragged to some clubs like that, and not liking this music.
I mean, there was one place they used to like to go at first, and I would tell them, "Look, we can only go on Thursdays." And they were like, "Well, why do you want to go on Thursdays?" Well, because Thursdays was the cheap drink night, so you go there and you could get a drink with a single mixer for $1. So I would go there and I would load up on like vodka and cranberry juice, or if they had orange juice, tequila and orange juice, I would just load up on a whole bunch of those drinks for $1, and I'd be set for the whole night.
I think I've been alright. The only time I was at metal clubs was when I was supporting I had two friends that were in a band together. Those are the only times I went to like metal clubs. I think I've been to Guido Club like once or twice. It's the same thing. Like, I can't even remember because there were times where I went up to visit a friend in Rhode Island. He was in college, but he was living off campus, and everyone was saying that you can't walk around the neighborhood without having a pit bull on a leash unless you want to get shot. And every fucking house on this block looked like a house from the Munsters. And when they were telling me this, like, oh, okay, I understand it. Because there were crackheads all around this place.
Hi, Jens.
What up, Jens?
Yo, Jens. We meet again.
Jens, you want to come through? I'm not going to put the link in the chat. I'll DM you the link if you want. But no, Providence, Rhode Island is not a place that, at least what it looked like, it was probably around 2002, 2003. Yeah, it looked pretty bad. Poughkeepsie, New York. That's another good one.
Up to Poughkeepsie.
Yeah, that's another fucking doozy. Oh shit. I was all right. This guy I used to hang out with. His family owned a pizzeria, and it was the pizzeria's off day, so he decided to open up the pizzeria and have a bunch of us hanging out there, like just making shit and just hanging out there. And then when nighttime came, this motherfucker decided to go up the hill into Poughkeepsie, and it looked like prototype Gotham City when you would like think of all the criminals just like rambling around, and it was pretty scummy. And I
Wow,
live
Rorschach.
and I live in the Bronx. I live in the fucking Bronx, and I was like, nah, I'd rather not live in Poughkeepsie. It was like an abandoned movie theater. It was like a fucking like an alleyway where like you would picture Batman's parents getting shot. It was no, I'm not kidding. Where we were parked, and someone was trying to get weed. All right, sorry, I was going a little too deep into that. Anywho,
Oh,
if anyone has
What?
something kind to say and nothing depressing, go ahead, please. Be my guest.
My guinea pig is staring at me.
All
That's
right,
neither
that's not.
depressing. It's not depressing, at least. What, pal? What? Oh no, you're so fuzzy.
Jens will be coming in a minute or so.
What?
Oh man,
Oh, he popped.
here he is.
yeah.
What's up,
Yeah,
Jens?
Sasha, Mara, Tommy, yeah.
Hey, Jens. Long time no see.
Yeah. Well,
How
we're
you
all
doing?
talking like about a few hours ago.
Yeah, man. Had myself a nice little dinner, and I feel better.
Hmm.
The internet's still kind of playing games with me, though.
Yeah, well, fucking, like one of the things where
Yeah, I
it,
didn't. I didn't. I
it was
didn't have a
in and
chance
out,
to
wasn't it?
reset it. I didn't have a chance to reset it like I was going to.
Yeah.
After I ate, I got tied up with the guinea pigs, and then I seen
Hmm.
Slasher drop the link, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
You don't have to let me distract you from taking care of the freaking guinea pigs, dude. You don't have to.
no, no, no."
I mean,
Me and Jens were talking earlier. I got one of those signal booster extenders for the internet, and I was going to unplug it and try to reset it to see if maybe when she had set it up, she did something wrong because it doesn't seem to be working as good as it should. I was going to do that, but I got distracted with all the other stuff, and that's what always happens because there's always a whole bunch of things going on at once. Right, Rorschach?
Oh, that's why I was surprised why you came on. I thought you. I was taking a chance. I was like, maybe he'll be awake at this time.
Rorschach. Could see you, Rorschach.
Aww, so cute.
He's so tiny still. He's a good boy, though. The other one I can't get to come out.
I would pet him and just cuddling.
The other one I can't get to come out very much. He's
Wait,
always hiding.
Are there like hostile guinea pigs? I don't mean about your Borg guinea pigs that you're trying to create. I'm talking about like.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. You know,
Alright,
the one.
Like hamsters. Hamsters are disgusting creatures. The way they cannibalize each other. Are guinea pigs capable of that?
I've never seen it. Now, this guy right here, this one right here, that my old avatar, that's Jackson. He was the second guinea pig we ever had, but he was technically my first guinea pig. Like, he was just all mine, because the very first guinea pig we got was a kind of like a family pet. But Jackson apparently was a bit of a nibbler, and he apparently the people that tried to take him home, he bit them, and he got brought back a couple times.
Okay.
So nobody would buy him, no one would adopt him, no one would take him home, and it was the same thing with the first guinea pig. Is that they were considering putting him down because he wasn't a baby anymore, and nobody wanted to take him. So I took him, and you know what? I never had a problem with him. He never bit me. I mean, every once in a while, he'd nibble at my pocket on my pants, or maybe if I had a shirt with a pocket on it, he might nibble at that. But he never bit me. So I mean, he was supposed to be mean, but as far as a mean guinea pig, I have not one, but I do know one.
I'm just saying, like, do they cannibalize each other?
Well, no, we don't actually cannibalize each other, but we will do some pretty strange things from now and then. Especially when we look at a picture of the Batman. Boy, I really can't stand that guy. He really gets on my nerves.
And where
You didn't know that one, did you, Slasher? You didn't know that we had a Joker pig.
I thought it was a Joker bulldog for a second. I was like, what the hell? Wait, put that up again.
Here I am. Go ahead and stare at me in all my piggy glory.
Oh, wow.
Now I see it.
We're so amazing. You know, we do pretty strange things, especially to the bats. And then no good boy Blunder. We really couldn't stand him either.
Why so serious?
I leave that one to Orange Hat.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him. How's he doing?
He's all right. He had a little stream going yesterday or the day before. God, when was that? I think it might have been yesterday. I forget.
Yeah, he and I don't talk. Once in a while, he'll see a post that he doesn't agree about, and he'll feel like he has to interject. It's almost like the more negative equivalent of someone on your Facebook only talking to you, saying happy birthday once a year, and that's the only time they fucking talk to you.
Sup, Wake Down.
Hello, Wake Down.
Hello. But yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. It's like, oh, you don't see a post and go, hey, that sounds like a great idea, or oh, hey, congratulations. No, it's none of that. But you see something you disagree with, then suddenly Orange Hat has to come in and be like, well, I would have to know more about this. Then fucking read up on it, honey.
Oh, you know, I've had a few heated debates with people, Maura. Quite a few.
Oh, I don't even bother getting into it with him because bless his heart, he reminds me of my daughter's dad. He really does. Like, my daughter's dad's probably like 10 years older than him, but he reminds me of him because he. I don't know, it's hard to describe. You'd have to meet Damien. You'd have to be around him for a bit to kind of. But there's a little je ne sais quoi that I just can't put my finger on. It's like.
Hey,
But
wait
like the
down.
way he talks, the way he, and there's nothing wrong with trying to sound educated. Do not get me wrong. But his voice, some of his wordage, and stuff, something about some of the stuff, and sometimes the way he gets annoyed about certain things sometimes seems so much like my daughter's dad. It's weird. I'm like,
Hey, wait down. Would you like to come through? I believe I'm following you on
no,
Twitter.
wait
I believe we're following each other on Twitter. I believe we are. If you would like to
well,
come
it would be
through.
good to be sure, just in case something silly happens. Nothing against you, Wake Down, but for the last 2 weeks we've had like troll bots, whatever you want to call them, coming in like 50, 40 at a time, spamming and going crazy. And so I wanted him to make sure that he knew you before he invited you up. So nothing against you personally.
No, I've seen Week
Like
Down.
if Wake Down's been on YouTube long enough, he probably knows exactly what I'm talking about. So hopefully he is not offended.
I've seen
Yeah,
Week Down quite a
So
few
if
times.
you've been around and you've interacted with him, then that's good enough for me. I just wanted to be sure you did.
yeah. Because I had someone on my channel that I put the fucking link in the chat, and they came out and
Good
showed gay
God.
porn. I was like,
Good God.
oh, that's to switch off real quick.
And like I said, Wake Down, it's definitely no offense to you. It's just it's one of those things that if you've ever had your channel attacked, when you see a new name you don't recognize, you're like,
No, I know the name.
okay, if you do, then that's good enough for me. That's fine. I just wanted to be sure because, like,
Is
it's
it?
one of the things where, like, nobody's ever in the mood for
Look what
50
Wake
accounts coming in, but tonight I'm just extra not in the mood, you know? So it's
Yeah,
like,
that,
just
he's
look
got a
what Wake
channel
Down
and that,
says.
so
Definitely a troll bot.
and then he's
That's-
definitely not because he wouldn't say
That's
that.
absolutely what a troll bot would say.
It's hard to say, but he's got to be on vigilante streams, so that's definitely not what a troll bot would say.
You know, I've got a real problem with this vigilante guy always going around stopping criminals and everything. Just who does he think he is?
Vigilante, I think.
Well, we just don't appreciate that kind of behavior around here.
Maybe you don't.
Okay. Wake Down says.
And don't you can come up here for a few minutes. Don't be a pain in the butt. I haven't met you yet.
All right, here we go. I have two mods. I have 2 mods on my stream right now. So
Yeah, I mean I'd have to open up the chat and do that, but yeah, I am here.
yeah. But Wake Down, if you go on vigilante stream, does that mean like he's fucking given up on the man cart level? Because he was on Donkey Kong Country.
I'm gonna give a tutorial on video editing, bro. I think I
okay.
should be there.
All
I feel
right.
like I should be there because I suck at editing.
I think I saved myself some trouble because I mean
I
posting.
have tempted to send him a shit ton of clips and be like, "This is the order I need it in. Can you just make that shit happen?" Because I edit videos from my phone because on my phone it's so much easier to find apps you can do this for free. But like when it comes to the computer, they want to charge you like $50. And you're just like,
Fuck, you know, yeah.
why though? You know?
I have
It's
that.
a company.
No, I have that. What's it called?
I kind of fucked up my documentary, and I'm kind of because like there's a few places where it's kind of stupid, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what to do.
All right, Wake Down.
Huh?
Says he's got to go.
Meow.
First of all, I thought
Give
Wake
a
Down.
tutorial and video editing.
I thought I heard that Wake Down was a girl. That's what I thought I heard. I don't know.
Sounds really neutral.
I remember for the longest time, everyone thought Optic Racer was a girl. It was like, no.
Well, because Optic Racer would always have like a
It's
female
a-
avatar.
It's a dude from Puerto Rico. It's
And
like,
Wake Down is like that could be anything.
I don't know.
Well, what he's
No, I-
saying there,
I'm
never
talking
trust
about what I was.
girls,
I'm talking about what I was
I
heard.
know. I
Like,
used to think
referred
Optic Racer
to.
was a girl too. I used to. Yeah.
I'm
Always
saying
had a
like,
girl's avatar, and Optic Racer is like that's not really a gender specific thing.
especially when
man.
you
They
can't
do
hear the
sound a bit random.
voice, you know.
Well,
Yeah,
obviously.
But no, it's obviously some dude from Puerto Rico. An Optic Racer, good guy.
yeah, but
I like
if
Optic
he
Yeah,
has
he's
Racer.
a sweetheart.
if he has a female avatar sort of picture, so
Well,
but
I mean
I'm
that's what I would
yeah, I'm
imagine.
used to showing
Like
there,
you,
so
I went before I heard your voice. I thought you might be a girl because Jen's like short for Jennifer. That's
mm,
what I thought. And a castle is kind of
yeah,
that could be
because
either. Guys and girls have lived in castles, so
yeah. But I'm just saying, I don't trust no one on the internet who will presume that their gender just
well,
of their
I don't really
avatar.
try to. It's just that
No,
people automatically get an assumption.
yeah.
It
What
wasn't
like
good. Or,
that
it
that
wasn't good or bad thing. As soon as I heard your voice, I was like, oh, okay.
well like that whole geeky pixie mess.
Oh God.
I've heard that was a mistake. I heard that was like a
Oh God.
misunderstanding because apparently she's like showing pictures of
No, no,
herself,
no,
no
no,
makeup,
No,
no
no.
no, no,
filter.
no, no, no,
You're
no.
talking about the second one.
Yeah,
The first one.
you're talking about geeky Lissy.
Okay.
I'm talking about geeky Pixie.
That I can see
That
people
that
making that mistake.
that's the one that was actually a guy posing as a female.
Mm.
Is it wrong
And
that I still think that's funny as fuck and people like,
I'm not gonna lie. It is. It
yeah,
Oh,
is.
a bunch of dudes were. I hate using this word,
Yo.
but
Oh
simping a
yeah.
little hard
I'm.
on
yeah, they were. Yeah, they
I'm
were.
not gonna.
and
I'm
now
not gonna
there's some
lie.
dude
It
out
is.
there who's got their like 3-inch dick pictures in his phone.
yeah. Well, there is some
And
dudes who like to pretend they're women. My mate, right? He, all right, yeah.
when
What's up?
JJ enters the Coliseum.
Well, you know what? I find
Hold
it
on.
very
Yay!
telling. The last time
We-
I was on a stream with
Hello.
JJ, they were
Hello,
talking
JJ.
about JJ having coming up a little bit short in that department, and Moore is mentioning a 3-inch penis right before he jumps on. Jesus, JJ, talk
Obviously, I'm
about
talking
bad
about the
timing,
other
bro.
YouTubers that Geeky
Bad
Pixie
timing.
probably got pictures from. So
Yeah. Well, my
Well,
mate,
I
the
was
timing's terrible.
I was about to say, man. I don't know if I'm gonna stay or not. Man, you got this Tommy guy on here.
Oh,
He's just
Oh, this
you
this
love
scum.
Tommy. We all do.
This outright scumbag Tommy and his fucking
yeah.
scumbag guinea pigs.
Hey! You take it too far when you go with guinea pigs now. Come on now.
I'm get out of here. Tommy knows that he's my fucking friend.
He knows. I know.
There's a bunch of
We all
haters
know.
in this panel. I swear, everybody's hating on the guinea pigs. I don't know why.
I'm
All we
not.
do is we nibble a little bit. Maybe we kill some people and we mess with the Batman.
yeah. Well, anyway, talking about dudes pretending the women, my mate, he like had this lass around because he was having a party and that, and it got late and that, and he was sleeping over, and she was on his computer, and he had one of them key sort of reader things where it just makes a note of what keys you typed. So he found a password to her fucking Facebook or whatever. So he logged in to her Facebook and then started chatting up this dude. This dude, because of her Facebook, he's thinking, oh yeah, I mean, and that. And so he's getting excited because my mate's fucking. I didn't know because I wasn't so fucking into. I was so busy getting drunk and that to really bother what he was doing and that. But he must have been saying shit like, oh yeah, I want to have sex with you. Let's go to the so and so because apparently the next day he was typing there. Oh, well, and she replied back, "What the fuck you on about?" And how she like realized that he'd fucking
All
been
right, is that a
sending.
good? Has that line ever worked though? I want to
Well,
have
he,
sex with you. I want to have
yeah,
sex with you.
I know,
Insanely.
but that's how fucking like daft it was that my mate was like pretending like he was fucking wanting sex, as in pretending to be the female bear,
Oh wait, here's a
saying
good one.
he wanted
Yeah, no,
sex.
you know what? I know why he did it. He probably had one of those moments when he met up with the wrong type of woman and he ran out screaming she pees standing up.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Well, like he was into some weird shit in that man. He once went to this what's it called? The fucking women who whip you and that a
A dominatrix. Yeah.
a dominatrix, right? Yeah.
Oh God.
I don't think he
Oh,
I
paid
my
think
her.
that this time of year dominate. Whoa!
Oh, I have a
I don't-
I have a great dominatrix story, and it's not what I paid. Not what I paid for.
Well, let's set those one. It's very quick. I don't think he
I
paid
don't
for it. I
like
think
it
it
so
was.
quick to go. Not that I paid for. It's like
No. This dominatrix
No.
is my friend's girlfriend.
oh,
Yeah,
that's even
I
weirder.
don't think. Yeah,
Yep.
I don't think he paid for it. I think it was one of them sort of meet up sort of things. You know. Well, anyway, she tied him up for a fucking day or two. In the
A day
basement.
or two? Wait, like a undisclosed amount of time? Like was this his whole thing? Like he must like
No,
suffer.
it wasn't his whole thing. No, I think he was hoping like he'd get about half an hour of a whipping, and then he'd
Oh,
shag it.
okay. You said a day or two. I thought she was like stringing him up in our living room for a fucking like.
Dang.
Fucking
I was
hanging him up like hanging him up like a deer carcass.
Yeah, 2 days. How much?
Well-
How much to hang me up like that for 2 days?
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know how long he tied him up for, but it was a couple of hours
Oh my god!
because it was so long he didn't go back. I think he shit him or pissed himself and all. It was that long.
Okay, so all right. My friend meets this girl over the internet from Maryland, and she decides to like after a few internet chats, she decides to move in with him,
Damn.
and
That's quick.
then he's getting into some shit where he's driving around escorts, and she's a dominatrix. He's driving around escorts, and she's a dominatrix. So,
Get that money.
one time I go to their house, right? And me and him go upstairs, and we're chilling in the upstairs room playing Xbox while she's downstairs beating the fuck out of somebody for probably like $150.
Yeah.
Really? I think I need to put an ad on Craigslist.
Why you looking to get somebody to beat you for 150?
No, I'd be beating the crap out of them.
It's
Yeah.
you be paintbrushing them left and right.
Paintbrush? I don't know that term.
You don't know that term?
Slapping him, I think, in the face. So I've left him. Wait, Maury, how good are you wearing high heels and stamping them into fucking dudes' groins?
All right, I've gotten a few groins, but I'm not good in heels. I'll fall over.
This girl probably did do that.
Yeah.
She probably did. She probably did. And I was just there I was just there one. I was just there one day, and we're upstairs playing Xbox. Like, I'm not leaving this room, even if I have to go to the bathroom. No, I'm not fucking doing that.
Trying not to catch a hallway beating.
No, I just don't want to hear any noises coming from what the fuck is going on downstairs. This girl's big too. She was like, yo, she was
a girl?
no, well, she was this rich girl from Maryland. She was this black girl. She was the daughter of some doctor or something who like rebelled against her parents.
Was she like 6'4", like 200?
I'd say 6 foot. I'd say 6 foot. 6 foot. I'd give her. I'd from what I remember of her, I'd say she was a good 6 foot.
I don't know. I still would have been suspicious.
No, we're all very tall women.
But
Might
anyway,
be eating too much
he's
soy
beating
milk.
fucking at some dude while me and my friend are upstairs playing fucking Xbox. And he's like explaining this to me while we're sitting there playing Xbox. Oh, she's probably downstairs beating the shit out of some dude. It's like, what?
Oh, Darius. What's going on, Darius?
Yeah, there is.
What's up, Darius? I sent Darius the link, by the way.
Yeah.
Darius,
I feel
I
like you
gave
should
you the link.
fuss at him, but like I don't know. Like I think I sent him a link a couple of times and he didn't show up, but I can't remember if that was before or he's done it since. I feel
Well,
like
just-
I should fuss at him, but I'm not sure.
I'm also saying, just because I send links to everyone doesn't mean they have to come through. Fine.
JJ's going to stop sending me links because I'm such a troublemaker.
Nah.
Come on, JJ. You're supposed to play up to it. Dang, you're a pain in the ass, Tommy.
JJ is too disappointed.
No, man, I'm in the middle of changing it, man.
Oh wait, by the way, I gotta say, Moira, Tommy, JJ, Mikey says hello.
What's up,
Again,
Rails?
Tell him to tell us himself.
I wish I could.
It's about time for a stream.
Call that motherfucker up and tell him I said that.
I wish I could fucking drag this motherfucker after something.
No, text him and said, I told him that you said hi, and they said you need to tell him your damn self.
No, it's time to go over there and do a stream with him.
Oh, okay. I was trying to do that when Jens was doing his first stream,
Oh, so
and
he's
then
too
I was,
good to hang out.
and then I was trying to get Tommy and Jens to call Mike out, and they were ignoring it.
Bro.
But we called him out on a couple of streams, though.
No. I meant on Jens' stream.
Oh, okay. What
On
you got,
Jens'
JJ?
stream.
I can't remember. Well, I think I might have called him out. What was going to call him out for?
I was just trying to get you to fucking. I was trying to get people to convince him to fucking start going on the streams.
Yeah.
He's been a little stream bitch lately, so.
Yeah, when you got his house, was it? And you had to like wait because he didn't want to come on. Was it?
No, I just like the busted balls too.
Now you like busting
Yeah.
balls too much, bro. Can you kind of like not do that? Seeing how you got to set yourself, you know that shit fucking hurts.
Elbow smash. Like Macho Man elbow smash right into the balls.
Yeah, we got wrestler McSplitter over here.
Alright, I'd rather talk about wrestling than Star Wars.
We're on this again.
I'd rather talk about wrestling than Star Wars.
We're on this again.
Or the MCU.
We're on this again. Really?
Yeah, because you brought up the wrestling.
Dude, I don't bash your wrestling, man. What the fuck? I just don't like it.
Well, I don't like modern day. Old school. It's like movies, bro. Movies are terrible. New movies are terrible.
Yeah, you can
Everything.
watch you can watch a dozen you can watch a dozen great movie trailers, but the movies are always shit.
Oh well, there's a few Scott Adkins films
Oh man, you
out.
you should be this guy's fucking PR guy because
I know, because I tell you, he'll be big. He's real big in the martial arts world. He's like
Jens has been talking about this guy for like a week now.
oh wow. I've been talking ever since I saw like the film Ninja 2.
Buddha.
All right, but am I gonna be lost watching two without seeing number one?
Not really, because it's one of them where you don't have to see number one, but it does help though, because I need to see number one.
But if Scott Adkins isn't in it, is it
No,
really?
he is. Yeah, but apparently though, number one, it, it wasn't filmed as good as number two because number two they had a bigger budget and that shit, man. And you know, because they've done number one, they could fucking like
British ninja movies?
well, he's British, but the films.
Well, I know anyone of any fucking, no matter where you're from, you can study martial arts and.
Yeah. Because like, the films he makes, there's a few in Britain, but that ninja one I think was done in Thailand. Because he's done a few films in Thailand, and he's worked in the Hong Kong sort of film martial art film studios.
You know this guy, Tommy?
Oh yeah, yeah. He's in Expendables 2 as like Van Damme's sort of like second-hand man.
Oh, he's one of his goons.
Yeah, he's the goon that fights.
I've seen only two movies where Van Damme is the bad guy. Expendables 2 was the second one.
Yeah.
The first one was No Retreat, No Surrender.
Yeah. Class film, that. I'm trying to think. Oh, fucking Jason Statham. You know at the end of number 2 where Jason Statham's fighting that dude.
Okay, that guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like out of all those ninja movies that they used to make in the 80s and everything, the only one that ever stood out that I remembered was Ninja. I think it was called Ninja the Revenge. It was the one where the ninja dies in the beginning, and there's this female telephone worker.
Ninja 3, The Domination.
The Domination, yeah. That's
Ninja
it.
3, The Domination.
Yeah, and that telecommunications worker female gets possessed by a spirit. Yeah.
Yep.
And there's a sex scene where she pours V8 all over herself.
I don't give a damn, man. That was a hot movie. I liked it.
Well, there was, for some reason, they called that Ninja 3. It was those the canon movies. The canon movies were really, you could tell anyone that was behind the scenes of those canon movies was coked out of their minds with the shit they would release. The first one was Enter the Ninja. The second one was
Revenge of the Ninja.
And the third one was Ninja 3: The Domination.
Yeah.
I actually like the second one. Revenge of the Ninja.
We got 9 Deaths of the Ninja after that. Also had
Shokasugi. Yes, Shokasugi was in all of them, right?
Yep.
Like even as a different character in every one of them.
Yeah. When you're a ninja, you're alright because you're masked up, aren't you?
Oh, I'll be back in a second.
Oh. Be careful.
He's going down the hallway to catch a beating.
Yeah.
Booty.
Oh man. What's good, JJ? As Slasher would say.
Absolutely nothing.
Jesus, man.
I'm actually. I wasn't planning on hanging out too long tonight because I'm fucking tired of shit, man.
Yeah, I hear you. I haven't been getting the sleep that I should be getting lately, just because of all this shit going on with the, not having everything done with the house. My brother, then problems around this house. Man, I didn't hardly sleep at all.
You need to learn how to shut your brain off for a brief moment. You might
I
get a
wish I
minute.
could. It just doesn't disconnect like that.
Right. It just keeps going. It doesn't stop. It idles at best.
Yeah, pretty much.
I feel you.
Mine used to do that, but I just stopped giving a damn about so much.
Yeah, my latest thing is I'm trying to figure out a way, and I talked to a few people that I know that do like contractor work, and the drain in the bottom of the one tub in our second bathroom,
Right.
it never closed, and she wanted to use it to be able to soak, So she wanted me to replace the drain, so I went to take the drain out, and that bitch wouldn't move. It wouldn't budge. I put like a pry bar in the end of it. Like I cut a notch so I could stick a pry bar on it, so I could try to spin it off.
It snapped
And
right
it
off.
wouldn't budge. It started tearing the top of the drain cover off. Like holy shit. So I reached out to people, and they told me to get an extractor tool. So I got this extractor tool. I put it in there, and I started to feel it turn. I was like, oh, sweet ass. All right. So I start turning, I hear crack. I was like, oh, what the shit? And I could just feel it's loose. So the PVC piping underneath the tub snapped. So I can't get the damn drain plug or the PVC tubing through the hole in the bottom of the tub. And I can't really reach in there to be able to replace the other stuff. So now I got to pull the whole tub out of the way. And the one guy was telling me, oh, you're going to have to saw off the tile around the and he said, you're going to have to replace almost. And I'm like, oh, come on. There's got to be an easier way to do it. There's got to be a way to sneak it out or something. It just turned into a project that wasn't supposed to be.
Is it one of them old ceramic tubs?
It's not that old because this house was built in 2006. So
Okay.
it's like one of those more modern cast iron tubs, with the porcelain, thin layer of porcelain. It's not incredibly thick or nothing, but
You still got to be careful though, because with tubs in that, if they're not secured in properly, once they're filled up with water and got someone sat in it, they're real heavy and can do some damage if they're not secured properly.
yeah. But the way he was telling me, I would need to remove all this tile, and then he said I'd have to put a jack under the tub. And I'm trying to think, like, okay, well, how do I put a jack under the tub if, like, what is holding the tub in place? Is it just all the caulking or whatever? Or is there cement? Like, I mean, see, that's what I was trying to get answers to.
What are you caulking? I just came back. I heard something.
No,
about
I was
caulking.
talking about a tub that I have to move out of the way to get all the pipes that broke. The PVC pipe that broke underneath it.
Caulking. What's up, Darius? How you doing?
What's up, Slasher?
Sorry,
Yeah.
Darius Wafflehausen.
I just came back.
Nice.
I just
Yeah,
came
boy.
back into the room and I didn't realize how long you were back there. My bad.
Oh, just a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, Moira.
I'll take a strawberry with mine. Thank you.
By the way, yeah, okay. You taking orders?
Fuck that shit. Give me a peanut butter. Give me a peanut butter waffle. I'll be good.
There you go, Tommy. There's a strawberry on it.
Nice.
Oh wow, that's just freaky.
I love it. Thank you, sir.
Oh man, I went on Bill's the soup last night, and I had forgotten to change my name and picture back from Ric Flair. And he was like, is that really you?
Yeah.
Hey, that's fair. You can't be too careful.
Yeah.
All right, you didn't have it up on the Fred Durst picture, so
No,
I
I
think
think I'm going
that-
to take that off there.
I think that would have weirded people out a lot more than fucking Ric Flair.
Well, you know, most of these pictures, I got like 9 pictures on here. Most of them just started as a bit.
Yeah, I
Just a
know.
bit.
Yeah, Moira was getting pissed because I was coming in as Tom Berenger.
Well, if they
That's-
say anything, you tell them it wasn't made for them.
Right. Oh, yeah. This one was for Slasher and Moira because it's a DC superhero and it's a Catman.
I know who the fuck Catman is.
Oh, I know. He's Batman's like enemy. He's shit though, because I don't know much of him, but apparently he used to get the shit kicked out of him by Batman all the time. That he gave up in the end. He retired. He was like, "Fuck that." I want to know.
We talking about that wrestling shit again?
No,
Tommy,
MCU.
is that Script
Oh,
Doctor with a
DC.
bag over his head?
No, it's Script Doctor with a guinea pig head.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, you know, Walt and all them, everybody was making these special avatars for Script Doctor. So he said, "Oh, you got to make one too." Okay, well, he's getting a guinea pig head,
Damn.
just like I did Walton with his trees.
Oh my god.
Dendrophiles.com.
Dendrophiles.
Dude, you should have had him with a cup of coffee in his hand.
But no,
This is the tree historian, Stephen Walton. Your tree historian, born in the forest and in the national parks, fighting for your right to love trees. Walton.
Okay, I'm lost.
Walton's got a good
yeah.
sense of humor about all the running jokes.
Wait,
Oh yeah,
Darren,
he's been called the dendrophile. Do you know what a dendrophile is, JJ?
No, I don't.
A dendrophile is somebody who loves trees.
I thought it was an arbophiliac.
Loves.
I thought it was an arbophiliac.
who literally loves trees.
That sounds almost kinky.
Literally.
I think
Right.
an
But,
arbophiliac is a person who loves trees, and a dendrophiliac is a person who likes plants.
yeah, and as I understand it, that running joke just came because Walton knew what that word meant.
I've heard
Like,
some strange
Why?
shit.
Why do you know that?
I'm like an insurance commercial. I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two.
Okay, you know how I learned that term from the movie Can't Hardly Wait.
Okay, he's kind of busted me there, yeah.
The girl calls. She tells Seth Green that she told people that that's what he was.
What year did
It's
that movie
cool.
come out?
Oh
Like
shit!
1999,
It was late '90s. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like
that sounds about right.
late.
98 or 99.
I had a friend in high school who's writing a script for a comedy horror movie called he called it the Snow Woods Project. It was supposed to be a spoof of Blair Witch, but taking place nearby. And so he kept rewriting the script, and he wanted me to play a character in the movie that and this is in like 2001 maybe, and his character started out as just like a gay guy. I'm like, all right, great, sure. And then he just kept rewriting it and adding like more kinks to the character. And he added one time he made the guy a dendrophiliac, and I was like, "What is that?" So that's how I learned what the word meant. And I'm like, "Dude, you're just making this worse and worse and worse." But
I'd be like, dude, you're starting to project at this point.
He's getting, he was getting like Tarantino level directing.
yeah, Fiat was not one of them. I'm surprised he never added that in the draft. But ultimately, obviously, he never made the movie. But,
Oh Jesus Christ! Did anyone see what they did with the Riddler? This upcoming
I heard about that.
Pattinson.
No, as a Jim Carrey, I refuse.
I think I saw a picture
No,
of it, and it
no,
did not look.
Dude with like some gimp mask.
I'll tell you what. You know what? They will never come as close. And I know that show gets a lot of
right.
negatives.
You're
But
talking about Frank Gorshin.
Gotham did the best Riddler.
I didn't see this. I didn't see the show, so I don't know how they did.
I didn't get that far in the show, but it kind of looked like they were going with a Gotham style interpretation. Let's see.
Okay, wait.
Oh,
I'm gonna try to find this picture.
Have you ever like seen a weird ass video and it somehow got you in a rabbit hole of looking at a bunch of videos like that? You're just like,
all the time,
That's
man.
That's how I
have discovered tonsil stones, and it
That's
is
how I
fascinating.
just. That's how I got into Wikipedia, because Wikipedia would take me down.
I'm watching these videos of people extracting their own tonsil stones, and I gotta say it's fascinating.
Yeah, Tommy, this does look pretty good, actually.
I'm telling you, they did him really well. I mean, I know the Penguin is a little bit, less than desirable. I mean, even then, I think the Penguin character had some decent aspects to him. It was just some of the stuff they did with him later on was just a bit ridiculous. But yeah, but the guy who did the Riddler and the guy who did the Scarecrow in that Gotham Gotham series, they were extremely well done.
Mountains of Elysium. Hello. Thank you.
What's up?
Mountains.
What's up, Mel?
Hello there. I haven't seen you in a while.
Okay, so
Yeah, Batman Elysium.
wait.
Oh, wow. I'm looking up the Scarecrow now. From Gotham.
Yeah,
Dude,
I mean,
that looks like a good costume.
yeah, I mean, if you really haven't given this series a chance, because maybe the first season, soldier past that first season to get through it, and there's a lot of characters that they bring out. It's more than just those two. There are other characters that look really good. Like, actually, the only real major disappointment I had with Gotham is when they did Solomon Grundy. They did everything, and they looked like they were going in the right direction, and then by the next season he was in, they ruined it.
Okay, hang on a second. This is what they're doing. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Now,
Once you drop that comment, man.
That's what they did with the Riddler for this new movie.
It's going to
Long
fail
Beach,
so
innit?
hard.
Oh,
They turned
Nobody. I tell you what, I don't think I've heard anybody really talk about seeing this with a lot of interest. I mean, there's a few people that say that they're kind of interested, but I don't hear them really talking about it.
The
But
best
they
I've
turned
heard
the
is some people
Riddler
are
into the fucking gimp.
right.
well, that's now compared to the turn Batman into a soy vegan bitch.
That's a big one.
Like, the best I've heard about the movie is some people are hopeful for Pattinson. But like, yeah. Oh, I'm hoping he does a good job.
First of all, they missed the goddamn boat. John Hamm would have been a perfect Batman if they were gonna fucking reboot Batman. John Hamm would have been perfect. He would have been good as,
Darth Haster, what's
he'd
up,
have been
buddy?
good as he'd have been good as both Batman and Bruce Wayne.
Yep, at one time.
What's good, Darth Haster? How you doing? You're feeling great now?
Glad to hear that.
Yes. I'm glad to hear that too.
Yeah, I mean, most of these shows are coming out. I mean, I know everybody says, "Oh, well, you got to give them a chance," but a lot of them just not interested.
I mean, how can you even take most of these things seriously? They just look like a bunch of trash to me.
Wait, what's the thing I saw that they're remaking Perfect Strangers with two black women?
Yes.
Like, because that's what
Yeah.
the world needs.
You know why? Because there wasn't enough diversity in the first one. Because he wasn't foreign enough.
Oh yeah, no, he wasn't far enough from the foreign fucking the totally made up island he came from.
You know what? I always crack up though. I always laugh because he's in Beverly Hills Cop.
Uh,
Who, Bronson Pinchot?
Bronson Pinchot.
Yeah, the very first one. Yeah, he says,
All right.
Sid.
My favorite role.
lemon twist in it. You will love it.
My favorite role of Bronson Pinchot is in True Romance, where he's the director's assistant, and he gets a brick of cocaine, and he has this girl blowing him in his car, and then he's telling her to hide the cocaine, while the cops pull them over, and no one saw True Romance.
Oh, I love the movie.
Years.
Jedi Bill, what up?
What's up,
What's up,
Jedi
Jedi
Bill?
Bill?
How you doing, man? Hey, Jedi Bill, you want to come through?
Here's.
Oh wait, no, I don't.
I was gonna say, here's a weird movie for you. You remember when they had the slew of freaking the mystery horror classics, and they did that copycat movie?
Oh,
Wait.
"You mean Tom Cruise's Mummy?"
You mean Copycat with Sigourney Weaver?
Yes.
Oh, my bad. Whoop, wrong way.
And that hot ass singer that played a crazy bad guy. He did a really good job because he's a nice, like, normal, fairly well adjusted Southern singer. Harry Connick Jr.
That's it.
Oh,
I was so good
that
to see him
guy.
play a bad guy. I was like, dang, he's good at it. He's a little too good at it.
Harry Connick Jr. is a hot guy.
In Copycat, yes, he is a complete nutcase. He is
That's Sigourney.
good at it. He is too good at it. It's convincing.
Well, if you didn't know now you know more of his types.
All right. I also heard this girl. Okay. I knew this girl who said the only time she thought that Edward Norton was hot was in American History X. So
That's
yeah.
a red flag right there.
You meet some weird people and their taste dress.
Well, not if you can compartmentalize.
no, to be fair to her, Robert Norton got pumped up to fuck for that role.
He got pumped. Wait a minute, he got pumped up to fuck for that role? What?
Well, yeah.
Did he use the total gym?
Did wait.
He used the total
definitely. Well, I think
JJ,
I think
it was for the prison scene.
Okay.
Well, I think he was using the total gym and a few extra sort of supplements.
Injectable
Okay.
It may not
supplements.
have been, but
Did the total
Oh,
gym
yeah.
exist in 1999 when
Probably.
American History X came out?
I think they was made in like the 50s or 60s or something. Them total gyms.
All right, and first of all, that guy that I won't use the R word. I'll say he accosted Edward Norton in the shower room. That guy was like 5 times the size of Edward Norton.
Ouch.
Now you know why you
Yeah,
had
but-
to prepare for it.
Yeah.
That's why he needed stitches.
So that was actual blood.
Booty.
Oh, he
Just
does
come
like
out-
to go method though, doesn't he? Isn't Edward Norton one of those? Isn't Edward Norton one of those method guys?
Yeah, I think he is.
Let him and Jim Carrey hook up. They'll get along.
Oh, like yeah. All right. You don't gotta go total Daniel Day-Lewis with the fucking prison love. Holy shit! I haven't gotten nuked yet from just this like past 2 minutes of conversation.
You gotta bend them and skin them and run up all in them.
Wow.
Yeah, well, it's Pride Month, innit? So you're allowed to say those gay shit.
God help us.
Holy shit! I'm suiciding my channel, I guess.
No,
little-
so somebody wake me up when we're done with this shit.
Are you back on the shit again, JJ?
Yeah, yeah, I didn't get enough of it last night, man. Got to have some shit for tonight.
Look, here's what we can do. I'm working with the marketing team for Walton, so as soon as the first batch is ready, we'll make sure we ship some off to you.
I'm good. I ain't got no way to make it. That's why I drink all my coffee at the Waffle House. I don't make coffee at home.
Look, buddy, it's instant enema coffee. There's no real
Whoa.
preparation. You just got to throw some water in it.
Tommy, Tommy, I ain't your buddy.
Hey, buddy.
No, I ain't your buddy.
Well, I ain't your buddy, guy.
I
I
ain't your
ain't your
buddy.
guy, friend.
I ain't your friend,
Friend,
I ain't your
Friend.
friend, huh?
nah. Friends are friends, pals are forever, but buddies sleep together. I ain't your buddy.
I still don't get that fucking mentality, JJ.
He's weird.
All right, like before.
I can only assume that he had a bad experience with that doll, My Buddy.
No,
Wherever I go, he goes.
no, never had one. I didn't have a my buddy or a kid sister, so yeah, don't worry about it.
You had a pet monster.
Okay.
I went outside and
You
played.
said you had a pet monster. JJ, don't tell me you don't remember that motherfucker. My Pet Monster? Are you serious?
Never had one.
I didn't either, but I seen
Man,
it.
I'm learning a lot
No.
about people's consoles right now. And
No, that's why I'm not a book person. Back when I was a kid or younger, My Pet Monster, whatever, it don't ring a bell to me. But
Oh,
you know,
it was a toy.
I wasn't a book person either.
No, it was a toy.
I wanted to be out, living the adventure, not reading about it.
My Pet Monster was one of those attempts of like trying to like sell stuffed animals to boys. Like, yeah, he had chains and shit, and he came in like a cage.
Yo, I had one stuffed animal, and that was a stuffed Chewbacca.
What up, Vigilante?
What's up, Vigilante?
How you doing?
Oh, what up?
B. Williamson in the house.
All right, JJ. Certainly, you had a pet rock.
That
Yeah,
is
the whole
the
yard- I
stupidest
had a
thing.
whole yard full of them.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever fucking heard.
I remember them selling those damn things. They came in that little like mini crate.
That is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard. But you know what? If I could get away with that back in the day, I'd totally do it. Yes, I picked 5 rocks out of my backyard. $20, please.
I'm thinking about taking like a whole stack of paper plates from BJ's and making my pet plate. And selling that shit.
Oh, wrap it in tinfoil and be like UFOs.
Uh-oh.
Yo, back in the day when
Rorschach has got the zoomies, man.
oh my lord, Darius actually got fucking Harry Connick Jr. looking like a crazy person.
He's got the zoomies.
Oh my god. I just can't.
zoom. Gotta go.
Run,
What'd you get
Rorschach,
now?
run.
Okay.
Run,
I gotta
buddy,
run. I gotta run all this medicine cures so I can get some more.
Freaking hilarious when they do that stuff.
Is he coked up?
No, they just get like that. They get excited and they start running and popcorning.
Wow, is he coked up? Yeah, his guinea pigs have a coke problem. Yeah.
No, I
don't
can't.
know.
I can't give him. I can't
I
give him
don't
anything
know.
like that, Slasher. Part of the programming for the collective that would ruin it.
I don't judge what people give their pets. So. You want to give your pet cocaine? Your choice. I'm not judging.
not exactly a good idea though.
You're right. I
'Cause
went
they're
out.
hard.
I
They're
went out
hard
with the.
to feed
I went out with a girl that used to hold her cat down and blow shotguns with a blunt into the cat's ear.
Yo, believe it or not, cats do. Some cats do like that shit.
This one didn't.
Well, yeah, it was being forced. I'm just saying, like, if a cat was in the room and you're smoking a bowl or a blunt or something,
She was blowing shotguns. Like,
So,
a shotgun
so
is-
JJ, before you give a cat something like that, what do you do? Do you ask for consent first? I
That's
mean,
what I'm saying. Like, hey, cat.
hey, I'm not. No,
you
no,
want his blunt?
I ain't never done nothing like that. Now, my roommate's a different story, man. She'd be sitting there smoking, and one of her cats would get into her lap, and usually she would want her to move, so she would just exhale. But then after she would exhale, that cat would go all the way up nose to nose with her, like, give me more.
I don't know.
So, yeah.
This girl,
Wookie.
this girl would
What's up,
literally
Wookie?
fucking hold the fucking cat. Yeah.
Mm.
What's up, Wookie? How you doing?
Hey, Wookie.
Sorry, I didn't mean to go into the turning cats into fucking fiends story.
I'd hate to see what you would do with cats, Slash. You'd probably have the cat all methed out or something, and just experimenting with them.
Hey, Tommy, one time when you were here, were we smoking meth together?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Hey, Tommy, you were here. You don't remember? Okay. You might have brought some stuff to me, I guess. I don't know.
Oh man.
You are in Florida. I can't get meth here in New York, so.
So, Moira, how you doing?
I've been learning a lot about tonsils and tonsil stones. It's pretty fascinating.
Tonsil stones? What?
Yeah, well, your tonsils have like little crevices, and you can get bacteria and food debris, and like basically can kind of calcify, kind of, and it's almost like a stick kind of thing. Sometimes it hardens, and you have to kind of squeeze on it to get them out, and it can cause bad breath and stuff. I'm fascinated. I actually want to go around the house checking everybody's throat right now, just so I could try to do that.
I've had that before.
I have not that I'm aware of.
I had my tonsils out when I was 5.
But it can lead to tonsillitis and stuff. And I'm quite fascinated. I kind of want to go check Chris's throat and be like, hey, out of curiosity, can I check your tonsils? He's going to be like, the fuck?
Yeah,
It sounds like a bad pickup line for a guy.
What?
What's up? Can I check your tonsils?
He'll be like, only if I can check yours. I'd be like,
With my thermometer.
Hey, let's play some tonsil hockey.
My tongue depressor.
Nice.
oh yeah, I would need one of those. And I think I need longer tweezers. Yeah, poor Chris, like, I think from old dental work and like a dentist that was negligent, like, there's a couple times where he's felt something sharp, like in the last couple of weeks, and he'd feel his tongue goes, it feels like I have a shard of bone or something sticking out. It's like a little splinter. And he's like, can you dig it out? Which, personally, I know that sounds weird, but I personally feel trusted and kind of honored that he, like, asked me to do that. And tweezers are difficult because they're regular tweezers, and you're trying to fit your hand and tweezers down in there because usually it's near the back. The longer tweezers I need. But getting it, I was able to find it and pull it out for him twice. And it was like a little shard of what looked like bone or tooth that got left behind when his wisdom teeth was taken out. So, like, anytime someone asks me to do something like that, I feel kind of honored. Like, you trust me that much. Thank you.
I'm kind of the same way. Someone asked me to pull their stitches out of their eyebrow with a Leatherman.
Oh, wow. That is,
And-
yeah. That'd be funny enough to near my eye.
Handed me a fucking Leatherman. And it was like, yeah.
Wow, that's probably not really the correct tool, but, you know.
Oh, I did it, though. I did it.
Good
pulled it
job.
off.
Yeah. Well, I know it sounds weird, but like, yeah, if someone asked me to like pull like a shard out, especially with somebody I know, because someone I don't know, it'd be weird. But if they really need the help, I understand. Because you'd have to pay like a dentist visit to like price just to have them pluck that out. It's kind of like it literally takes like 2 minutes. You know, but I do want to go to the store at some point, hopefully tomorrow. If anybody wants to send money to my PayPal, it's welcome. So I can get some longer tweezers so I can do this a little more precisely. Because those little ones, that's good for splinters in your hand, not down in the mouth. That's tricky shit. And I got like average sized hands, so it kind of doesn't help. But I did it. I got it done. It just took me a second to find it because your tongue can feel it. Doesn't mean the eyes can see it. You're like, I'm sitting there like, and I was like, oh, there the little booger is. Because at first it looked almost like a little canker sore. You almost couldn't see it. And I was like, oh. And sure enough,
that's it for Haster. Haster said the trip is off.
What?
They were going to take a trip into Oklahoma, but he doesn't know what part of Oklahoma. And he was going to try to come see me. And I could meet his friends or whatever. And of course, I got permission from his wife. I was like, "Put your wife on the phone," because he was like, hey, can we you show me like places to get some food and stuff like that? I'm like, I am not showing any married man around without his wife's permission. So I got his wife's permission. Hey, you gotta respect other women like you want women to respect you. You know?
Yep, plausible deniability.
Well, I mean, I don't think Dark-Hunter's up to nothing. I don't take him as that type, but it's like if a girl was going to show my guy around, I would like her to at least talk to me, like, respect me as who I am. And like,
that will never happen.
Huh?
That will never happen.
You literally can't say that because I literally did that.
That'd be a cold day in hell when my wife ever talks to somebody else to get permission.
No, you're misunderstanding. No, like Tommy, like if you came to town and you were like, hey, I would make sure I want to know it was okay with your wife if I showed you like where the po' boy place was and where the Starbucks and stuff like that was at, like her, so she wouldn't, so that way I had her permission to show you around.
Oh, she's got the same mentality as me. She'd probably say, "Well, what the fuck? I don't care." She goes,
well, no, but it still show respect to y'all, to who y'all are, and her position as woman of the house.
I tell you, the one thing you never do, if at any point anybody ever talks to her, you never call her ma'am. Good God, is that like a pet peeve for her?
Oh, you mean
I wouldn't. If she's close to my age, I won't call her ma'am. I'll call her miss. If I can't remember her name, I'll call her miss.
Tommy, are you talking about like if you say like whatever, man, like that's like not even.
No, ma'am.
Ma'am,
like she's an old lady.
Yeah. No, it doesn't even necessarily have to be an old lady. At one time, that was just like a term of respect for any woman that you came across. Right. Can I help you, ma'am, or anything like that. Now you can't say that without a lot of them getting offended. And God forbid if you accentuate the A in the middle, you're probably looking to get a punch in the nose.
Okay, yeah, tone is definitely key. All right, but if the neighbor's little girl is like getting out of pocket, which she really doesn't ever, she gets a little hyper, but she's not that bad. And I'd be like, "Hon, grown-ups are talking right now." "Yes, ma'am." I'm not going to be offended. But if someone who's like 30 says, "All right, ma'am," I'll be like, "Not that old, fuck."
God, you wanted to see funny more?
It depends on who it's coming from and
listen,
the age difference.
You can say ma'am without like saying that. All right, saying ma'am.
If someone's in their 30s and they feel like I'm old enough to be called ma'am, it makes me feel bad. But if someone's like 4 and they're like, "Yes, ma'am," I take that as a sign of respect.
All right, saying ma'am is a lot more respectful than saying, "Hey, you old fucking bag," or "Hey, you old fucking battle axe," like shit like that. Like it is, ma'am.
Well,
ma'am is respectable.
That's the thing that you will hear.
I was always taught that ma'am is a respectable term.
I have too, but that's when I was younger. When I am now the ma'am, it's weird.
Well, that was I said, that was a thing of respect for a lot of people, and then especially down
here.
Well, down, as soon as you go south of like Virginia, Virginia is kind of like they're kind of I don't even really consider them south anymore. They're more north. But once you get down past that, like South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, and everything like that, you're going south. It's a term of respect that they usually give to women, especially women that they don't know.
Man,
And
right?
yeah, like my
It's
daughter. My
respectable.
daughter is another
I
one.
was always taught that it was a respectable term.
Yeah,
I
see,
mean, I
my
guess
daughter
I'm
was
crazy
another
for
one though.
something.
She
Yeah,
heard
I
that.
think
She
it
heard
all
that
depends
term.
on the I think it all depends on the circumstance.
Yeah,
and
my
how
daughter
it's
heard
said.
that term in it was like a convenience store or something. They said, "Is there anything else I can get you, ma'am?" And her face started turning red, and she was ready to curse the damn teller out. I mean, it was so hilarious.
All right. That's excessive. No offense, but that's her job to try to be polite and be like, "Is there anything else I can do for you, ma'am?" Like, to not be too familiar with the person.
It's like, sir, is any male going to be offended if someone calls them sir?
Actually,
Sir, you're ordering.
I have witnessed it, and it
Oh
is a
my
common
God.
phrase down here. Don't call me sir. I work for a living.
Oh my God.
I have fucking heard it.
Oh.
And I gotta tell you, I automatically do not get along with those people.
But I'm saying, like, dude,
I
when
automatically don't.
when they say that, they try to get like, oh, I'm not royalty, don't call me sir. Like, instead of just being hospitable and taking their
It's
order.
common among military because like all NCOs and lower really don't like their officers most of the time. Like they'll respect them depending on what they do, but most of the time they're like, oh great, we're being outranked by some kid that just got an officer training school, and we're gonna have to fucking listen to this butter bar when he's
Sir is
right.
just
Lieutenant's lost again, and so that's kind of the attitude they have. So
sir is just a polite way to refer to someone you don't know.
I know that. I know. Yeah. That's why those
Like,
particular
why is
guys
that
really annoy.
so?
Are you guys paying attention to the chat at all? They're cracking me up.
She ain't even paying attention to chat.
Hey, so how about
Just call everyone fucker. Yes.
howdy, ma'am?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
say howdy, ma'am. Like that's usually okay because that just kind of goes together, and that could be, older person like like little kid, and they'd be like, well, yes, ma'am. How would you like? Would you like a lollipop? All right, like you're whatever.
I like this rookie. Just call everyone
Yes.
fucker.
Yes.
Hey, fucker. May I help you?
That's some gender neutral I can get behind. Hey,
May I
fucker.
help you? May I help you, fucker?
Well,
Well,
like JJ has manners, so he's gonna call someone ma'am just out of respect.
no,
Yes, ma'am.
I was just about to say, I'm older than Maura is, but I've said yes, ma'am, to her.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in between because he's not much older than me, but so I'm like, but I also understand how he is, and so I know he doesn't mean like in that old lady way.
No.
So like I said, it depends on the context and who it's coming from.
I never knew the man thing to be referred to as old lady. I never knew that.
Well, because we always, here in the South, we are told. I mean, it's I respect in general, but it's definitely used for people older than you. That like ever since you're a kid, you're elders. You respect your elders. You say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, that sort of thing.
Well, if she's younger than you, do you just call her Miss?
Yes.
Yeah.
If she is my age or younger, it will depend. Again, depends on the situation. If she's my age, older, or I'm sorry, younger, I'd be like, Miss,
Right.
you dropped something. If she is my age or older, and especially older, I'd be like, excuse me, ma'am, you dropped something.
All right. So when it comes to Southern speak, does sir refer to the whole that sort of vernacular?
Sir can be any age range, actually. Like let's say I'm working somewhere, or hell, I'm just out and about, and a guy could be 20, and he'll drop his wallet, and I'll be like, sir, you dropped your wallet over there, So sir can be. It seems more flexible.
Yeah, sir is for an adult because before you get called sir, you get called master.
So is ma'am, though.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
if it's a kid,
Yep.
you'll call him young sir. Like
Yeah, I
young sir,
remember that. I
yeah.
remember that, Jens. I remember that because they always used to put master in front of everybody's name. Like when I was a kid, they even still used it, and they would say Master Tommy.
That
That's
is
cool.
fucking weird. What kind of what? You're not that much older. What? That's like some
No, Master.
early
I'm right around his age.
English.
Master is young, like Master Bruce.
Yeah, that's if you're super rich. I assume we're all poor white trash here.
Well,
Yeah, I'm pretty poor white trash. So.
Yeah,
It was a term. It was a term that they used for younger people.
Much better picture. Much better. Oh my, he meow more. Well, goodness.
Yeah, because Darth
There
has
it is.
her
You know
ass.
where my
Because
DMs
Darth
are.
has her ass for it.
Oh.
Aster's a little bit turned on by this.
hey Moira.
Oh. Hi. All right, I'm gonna send him a DM real quick.
Aster wants to see Harry Connick Jr. blown up.
I am gonna drift sideways into his DMs. Give me a minute.
Wait, into Harry Connick Jr.'s DMs?
Right, as they she means Harry
Yeah,
Connick
whatever.
Jr.'s DMs.
I know,
Yeah,
literally.
Twitter.
All right, so when I tell someone I'm gonna slide into their DMs, it's usually a kid and one of those little like Barbie cars, and the kid is sliding and drifting sideways, going like this, and the kid like 4. So like
Is
when I
Harry
come
Connick Jr. on?
I'll
is
show
Harry
you in a
Connick
minute.
Jr.
I'll
on
just
Twitter,
show you.
though?
How about I just show you? I'll send it to Slasher first.
Not me, Wookie. Not me.
And Moira, if Tommy grew up rich, that's
Oh no, I don't
that's
give
his
a
lifestyle.
Hey,
That's his background.
Listen,
Wouldn't judge him
listen,
for that.
I wish I did grow
Wookie?
up rich.
Wookie, I know what the fuck I am. Unlike most people, I will admit I will admit I am a low life piece of shit. And
You're not.
I will be until the day I die. So I know what I am, Wookie. I'm not going to deny that at all.
Yeah, okay, white trash. It is meant as an insult, like Eminem. Yeah.
Well,
There we go. All right, I sent
I'm
it to
also just
Darius
saying.
and to Slasher so they can see the gif I'm talking about.
I'm also just saying. I know what I am. I'm nothing
Yeah,
special.
there might be nice people. But being white trash means you're dumb as fuck. Might be nice.
All right, I'm not dumb as fuck.
No, white trash
really
is
am.
like a lack
not
of
dumb.
class or finishing school.
Okay, I'm not dumb as fuck, and
I've met some white trash that are pretty innovative motherfuckers.
I'm not dumb as fuck. I'm not banging my cousins. I'm not living in the fucking
Right,
RV.
white trash,
Yes,
man.
yes,
That's
that's
white
the white
trash.
trash you're talking about. Yes,
I'm white trash, but I'm not toilet in the front yard white trash.
yeah.
Not that there's
Exactly.
anything wrong with that.
I'm
So
not
you're
drinking.
you're not one of those guys that walks around all day talking to your friends and I fucked my sister. You're not one of those guys.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm not.
God,
I'm not.
that's
I'm
fucking
not.
right.
I'm not drinking out of the hose. White trash. I guess.
And what the hell is wrong with drinking out of the hose?
yeah, no shit, bro.
Slasher, did
I
I
drank
show
that.
you the other day when I looked up wife beaters and actually found a company selling them as wife beaters?
I think that's the name of the company. Wife beaters.
No, it's just what they called the product. It was
Oh,
like
okay.
it was like our finest wife beaters.
I call them tank tops. I really raise my eyebrow to
You know
anybody
what?
calls them wife beaters. I'm like, bruh.
If this was like the
No
90s,
article of clothing should be named after domestic violence.
if it was like the 90s
Not
or
a tank
even,
top though.
if it was the 90s or like the early 2000s, it would have been called wife beaters, but with a C. They would have,
Yeah.
yeah, and they'd have had them in like, you like get your Boston Red Sox wife beater, get your
That sounds likely.
your Miami Dolphin wife beater.
You
But
gotta
in
get
the
the wife.
90s,
You gotta
they
get
just
the
wear
wife.
flannel over it.
Yeah, of course.
You gotta get the wife beaters in blood red.
Also, the Yankees.
I have
ones
one.
the Yankees ones can have the fucking the pinstripes too. So
I would make a joke, but I don't want to risk this part of the United States.
Yeah,
What-
I have one in blood red.
Well, you know what the most popular color for wife
All right,
beaters
is it
were,
actual
right?
blood though? Is it
Blue
actual
and
blood?
silver.
No,
White.
black and blue.
Oh, I was gonna say I was making a Dallas
Yep.
Cowboys joke.
I have them in black and blue too.
Y'all wrong. anyway, y'all check y'all DMs. I sent you something cute.
Yes,
I
Dark
see
Pastor. They're also called A shirts. No, I don't have one yet.
I see it. The little girl in the
I
Power
sent it
Wheels.
to you.
Well, we call
Refresh
them
your
best.
shit, Darius.
And that makes me mad because I never had a Power Wheels as a little kid. So
Yeah, we couldn't afford it. I wanted to.
Power
First thing
wheels.
I ever got to drove was a car.
Powers make them go. Oh yeah, those are shits.
Shit, I wasn't
Yeah.
even allowed. I wasn't even allowed to sit in one of them at Toys R Us. Dad'd be like, "I can't afford that. Don't even go near it." But no, don't even go near it.
It's like the salesman's gonna sniff that you want to buy this. He's gonna come
yeah.
harass you.
Oh yeah. Hi, can I help you find anything? No, go away.
No, I was just letting my son sit on this thing that he's never gonna fucking ever sit on again.
All right, guys, I'm gonna dip.
Aww.
All right, JJ.
Oh,
Well, I was already tired when I got here, and
yeah.
Oh,
It's all
JJ.
good, man.
it's either that or I just take up a spot and just fall asleep on stream. And
I probably will.
First
don't
of all, I
normally
got
do
sick.
that.
I had 5 other people in here. I didn't think I was gonna get one other person in here, so I'm always thankful.
Wookie.
Huh?
Drink from the hose.
Gross.
Yeah, I was about to say I drank from the hose too, man.
Yeah.
Right? It's the same fucking water that comes out your fucking faucet.
Yeah.
Have you ever drank from the tank?
Water. I
Man.
don't want to.
You know, it's funny you say that because this morning I was watching the usual morning show, and one of the regular guests was talking about that being, clean, safe to drink water in the tank. Like if
Nope.
What?
if the apocalypse happens, you need some clean water, you can get out of the tank as long as
Nope.
nobody left an upper decker in it.
Oh crap!
Oh, that's
you know what?
nasty.
Well, here's the
So
thing.
much snow.
I'm not saying why I know, but Trenton Lockup, they have those toilets where the tank is the faucet.
Oh God.
Well, no, it makes sense because when you wash your hands, it can go into the thing and recycle the water.
I'm just saying.
It's efficient.
All right, knock on wood. I'm glad I've never been to prison.
Yeah, jail
Well-
sucks, dude.
I
I'm
know.
just saying.
I know you're not supposed to drink the hot water tap because they've designed like these new sort of sinks where you can drink the hot water because it's boiling hot water, but they have a separate tank underneath the sink that runs off from the cold water, and so it just boils it like a kettle in this sort of.
Oh
fucking-
yeah, they sometimes hang up above the kitchen counter too, like kind of up to the side. I've seen.
What the
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck do I let my streams like devolve into sometimes?
Hey, they're real
Random
good though.
Ed's Finest Part 2.
I guess
You
it's
can-
my. I guess it's my
What?
choice, right?
Randomness at its finest, Part 2.
My stream, my choice. I guess, right?
No. Yeah, you ain't using my shit. No.
I was kidding. But honestly, that's what our streams do. Yours, mine, his. We just kind
I
of
know.
goes
I
off
know.
on a thing.
I know.
Like
So-
tonight on Moira's channel, tonight on my channel, well, tomorrow night on Slasher's channel, it's like we're just a revolving shit show.
It's like one time.
We already are. We might as well put a name on that shit.
One time, I think it was we were talking about Bruce Willis movies. The next point, we were getting into politics somehow. I have no idea how, but
Because I just love how that shit happens.
Wait, what name are you putting on it, Moira?
What name am I putting on what?
The Sith / Kitty Club?
Oh, by the way, Darius.
The kitty?
She didn't like that one. Okay, no, what do you
I
call
like
it?
Sith kitty.
What are you talking about,
Darius.
Sith, man? I ain't got nothing.
Darius, I did
The
end up
revolving-
modding you, right? I did end up.
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
something.
you did.
Okay.
Are we missing anybody from the revolving crew?
No.
What the
No,
hell's
you
the
better-
revolving crew? I
I
don't
don't
know
know.
what the revolving crew is.
Oh, hey JJ. When I was on Odyssey the other day, just like looking up other channels to see who was available on there, I
Yeah.
did see that there is a channel named Randomness at its Finest.
Well, that's
Dun,
fine.
dun,
dun.
You can be
Dun,
channeling
dun,
all they want. But, you know, the show is mine. They can fuck off.
I forget. Were you on Odyssey, JJ?
I am. And it's under the same as my channel name.
Really? Because I was looking for it and I couldn't seem to find it.
Yeah.
I'll have to look again. Do you got
Hang
like
on.
underscores or what do you got on there? Or did you run it all together?
I don't remember. Hang on. Fuck. Let me look this shit up, man. Making me do fucking work again.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm bad.
JJ, haven't you got like a link in your description on your YouTube?
Not for Odyssey, no.
Yo,
Oh,
Tommy.
shit.
Tommy.
Yep.
It's good you didn't ask them to grab a bag of Doritos.
I ain't doing that shit. Fuck off. Well, I will do this.
Goddamn Wookie. The Rocky Mountain Spotted Fever Gambling Club. That was the name of the cards game we pulled in Boy Scouts.
The what? Rocky Mountain Spotted Fever Gambling Club.
Yeah. Instead of spaces, it's the same thing as my name, but put underscores there.
Okay.
And when you find it, you should see this picture. When you find it, you'll see my avatar.
All right, cool. When we get done, I'll look again.
Yeah, but I ain't got nothing there because I don't have enough subscribers. You can't transfer your shit over until I think 300 subs.
Oh,
And as far as my YouTube goes, I'm less than that.
Also, Wookie, you were scheming people.
That doesn't surprise me. But anyway, guys, y'all have a good night.
You too,
All right,
bro.
JJ, you take care.
Have a good night, JJ.
Oh, darling, have a good one, guys.
I'm not running this much longer anyway. I'm already at 2 hours almost. Later, JJ. Have a good one.
So
it's already
if,
already 3 a.m.
I know, all right. So if in America we have white trash, and in Europe we call it Euro trash, but how come we don't have a British term?
We do.
no, we do.
They do.
Wait, I thought British was in the
They call-
category of Euro trash.
It's still
no.
special, and I do believe they're called knackers.
But yeah, but no, chavs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, stands for council housing estate vermin.
I didn't know it was an acronym.
Yeah, chav.
Never mind.
Chavvy, it's like Manchester did. There'd be a lot of chavs in Manchester in the 90s and that, where they'd get pit bulls and what's that fucking? It's not tartan, but it's like tartan. But
Plaid?
yeah,
Talking about plaid?
yeah, I think I was it's not tweed, but yeah, I think it could be plaid or something like that.
Flannel?
Well, no, it's just that like pattern sort of thing, but it's a bit like the tartan pattern, you know, like the Scottish kilts
Hmm.
and that. Yeah, but yeah, they just get that and a baseball
Don't they
cap.
get like knockoff Burberry plaid?
Burberry, yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, they'd wear the Burberry fucking caps with the fucking.
Oh, are you talking about Scumbag Steve? What was Scumbag Steve's thing?
I thought
What was his
Scumbag
hat?
Steve had like a Gucci hat.
That's
Yeah,
what his
yeah,
hat was.
yeah, yeah.
Gucci.
Yeah,
What's up, Tim
a bit
Possible?
like scumbag. Yeah, a bit like scumbag
Hi,
Steve,
Ken.
but scumbag Steve had more fucking class because he had a fair coat. They wouldn't afford fair coats. They'd have like tracky tops or whatever.
What's up, Tim?
Yeah, Tim.
Hey, there.
But yeah, so they got called chavs, and you know a chav because they go, all right, man, and they'd always sound smacked up because most of them was, and if they weren't smacked up, they was hanging around with so many people who was smacked up that
Oh,
they
Dorothy,
thought you'd speak like a smackhead. They thought that's how you speak.
So what'd you think of Train Spotting?
That was a
Yeah,
shit.
well, yeah, that's a sort of fucking life I fucking was brought up. But obviously, I didn't do any smacker out. But like, we know people like that who go around fucking shoplifting and that, but for smack. But they didn't last long.
Junkies usually don't last long.
Yeah, because it was like a craze lasted mid-80s to about mid-90s. And everyone was fucking.
I mean, it's crazy because junkies don't last long. Yep, Keith Richards lives on.
Yeah. But thing with Keith Richards, I think,
He's a vampire.
yeah, but it's that guitaring that keeps him fit.
I'm convinced he's a vampire.
Yeah, but even if he's a vampire, all that guitaring he does keeps him fit.
There's no way he's a vampire. He's a reanimated corpse. He died years ago.
Oh, so okay. So he's like you'd say
But it
more
could be a zombie vampire.
more zombie category than vampire. Okay, I believe it. I believe it.
Wookie said Spud is the best. Madonna is a vampire.
Shit, just look at the Iron Sheik. That guy lives on crack rocks. He's still alive.
Yeah, Train Spotting and all fucking was one of them films where it was a film for chavs because right, I saw it and it was one of them where I thought, oh, I've seen enough of that scummy shit on the streets for real life. I don't need
to actually, yes, so you don't need to see it on
Yeah.
film. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Well,
know that. That's kind
Travel
of like shit like Basketball Diaries and like Spawn. Like I knew enough people who were hardcore drug addicts. You ever see that movie Spawn? Anyone ever heard of this movie? This movie, they made everyone look so disgusting. They went out of their way to make everyone look as disgusting as possible in this movie.
yeah. Well, yeah.
You heard of this one, Jens?
No,
Spun?
no.
Spud?
Spun.
I was.
Oh,
Yeah, I was.
S-P-U-N. Spun.
It might be one of them where I'd have looked at the cover and that, and maybe looked at the back, seeing like don't look like there's going to be much fighting in this one. put it back.
No. Yeah, there was no fighting. It was there was fucked up shit in it, but there was no fighting. I mean, I guess there was fighting, but I guess it was in like domestic disturbance sort of ways. There was fighting. It wasn't, like roundhouse kicks being thrown. It was.
Yeah.
Oh, Mickey Rourke was in it?
Yep.
All right.
Mickey Rourke was like the meth dealer in it or some shit like that. Tommy,
Yeah.
you ever heard of this movie?
I don't remember it. Doesn't really sound familiar, so
Okay, everyone remember Hot Girl from American Beauty and American Pie. Mina Suvari.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made their best efforts to make her look fucking horrible. They did this with everyone in this single movie. Like, there's one person they gave intentional pimples on their face.
Well, you've got to give them the spots because when you're smacked up, you can't be asked to go wash your face.
Oh, you can't look like a fucking a makeup model if you're cracked out meth head in fucking trailer park.
yeah. I hear you, Wookie. I hear you.
Brittany Murphy was in it too.
Oh wait, she was in it?
I think they're both in it.
Wait, Brittany Murphy was in Spun? I don't remember.
Looks like it.
Oh yeah, that's another one. This is another it's another cracked out movie. The Salton Sea.
Well, as I was saying, with that train spotting, there was lots of chavs that watched it thinking, oh yeah, this is great. They're making films about me. It's like, well, get out.
And Jens,
That
you were sitting at the window of your house throwing shoes at him. Shut the fuck up.
They really had an overabundance of the drug movies.
Yeah, well, I think it was that sort of. To be fair to train spotting though, they do sort of like give the end message of smacking.
That movie was
fucking-
really overhyped. From what
Train spotting?
Yes, from my final results of watching that movie, I would say it's overhyped.
Did you get to the part with the carpet vision?
I got to every part of that movie twice.
Yeah, it wasn't better than Fear and Love in Las Vegas.
Oh man.
But he tried to beat the Scottish version of that. But as I said,
the Nicolas Cage shit, right?
Mm-mm.
Wait,
No.
Fear and Loathing. What was the Nicolas Cage one? The Las Vegas Nicolas Cage one. What do you want a fucking Oscar for?
it was
Playing a drunk.
something with the baby, wasn't it? Some Arizona, wasn't it?
Elizabeth Shue.
No, it's
Elizabeth Shue was the
Leaving Las Vegas.
Leaving Las
There
yeah.
you go. Thank you. Thank you, Moira.
I never
Thank you.
seen it, so it took me a minute.
I never saw it.
What about Blow? There's a drug movie for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I never saw that movie.
It had Pee Wee Herman as a drug dealer.
Holy shit.
Very believable.
Oh,
It kind of is. I could see Pee Wee Herman doing that right now.
Did you know he made a new Pee Wee movie a couple of years ago?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I
Why?
heard about it on Red Letter Media. Pee Wee. I think it was like 2017.
Did he owe the IRS money?
What was it? Spanking it to the oldies?
Well, to be fair to him, though, he does look the
2016.
same age.
Yeah, pretty much. Pee Wee's Big Holiday. I think it was made by Netflix.
Jesus. How'd he look?
Mostly the same, like Yen said. I don't know if they use de-aging technology or just makeup, but he pretty much looked the same.
Yeah, because like he's one of them. He put on a little bit of weight from like in his younger days, but his face is still sort of said, and I think he's been dying his hair ages because his hair's too
All right.
black for it
I
to
remember.
be
I remember it was like right. It was either around the point or after the point of his jerking off in the movie theater thing, where he was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the movie, the fucking
Yeah.
movie, the Christy Swanson movie, and he had long hair and a goatee, and you kind of had to like look at the screen for a second. You're like, is that Pee Wee Herman?
Yeah, Wookie, I remember that. Nice streams. I also remember the dude that was in oh god, why am I
okay.
blanking on his name? The guy who was in Police Academy. The one
Yes,
that did
Pee
all
Wee
the sound
Herman.
effects.
Yeah.
Michael Winslow.
Winslow. Yep.
Oh, wait, what was the shit? In that shit, the Hamburger Man. Is that what it was?
Hamburger.
Hamburger Man.
That was weird.
But then he was also in Cheech and Chong's next movie.
Mm. I think he was the first one up in
He was
smoke.
a regular He was he was in at least 2 Cheech and Chong movies.
Because it's thing he done. No, yeah, it might be the same one because he nicks the money, done he? And he's a nutter. And
Oh, he was.
when they give him the money,
They were doing coke under the table in like a bar or a restaurant. He kept inviting everyone to do coke under the table.
yeah, and he takes the money and that because they get smashed, and so like he takes the money that they had, and at the end they give it back, and they get Pee-wee to say sorry,
Yeah.
and he's like, "I'm sorry." What does it really fucking weird to him?
But then
And
there
then
was the other
he's
one.
walking off.
In Cheech and Chong's next movie, at first he's working in a hotel. Pee Wee Herman is working in a hotel and he's being an asshole. And then all of a sudden later on, he's Pee Wee Herman. He's not introduced as Pee Wee Herman. He's just Pee Wee Herman in a hotel uniform. And then later on, he's Pee Wee Herman on stage at a comedy show.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, there was a bunch of those guys that were doing those type of skits in movies and stuff like that. Like once that stuff was done, those guys weren't getting any work. The other guy was that Ernest guy that was doing the same type of shit. I think they did something just recently with him on Netflix.
You see what Wookie says?
I don't know how you shame a guy for snapping one off in a porn theater. The guy in there that's not jerking it is the weird one.
How fucking much of a porn addict I would have ever been at any point in my life. I would have never gone to a porn theater in a goddamn trench coat with nothing underneath. I'm sorry. It's like
I know they descended on freaking Pee Wee like they were descending on Oswald.
all right. Well, okay. So, okay. Now I'll bring up something. Oh, Darth Haster. Hello, Darth Haster.
How's it going, everybody?
It's getting more
What's up, Darth
weird.
Haster?
It's getting more weird as everything
Yeah, I
goes.
thought that was a dude from Big Trouble in Little China, and that.
Okay, that's what he looked like in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's weird seeing him with that long hair, though.
It is. Like, you expect him to look like he got blasted in the face with a cannon full of talcum powder. And the short hair. Yeah.
Look at that. I didn't even see this before. This is 1971. He already had a mugshot.
Oh shit, Pee Wee was hardcore back in the day.
I guess. He's so young.
Yeah,
Why does he look like?
yeah, that's how we get into Hollywood, isn't it?
Why does he look like he has little girl?
Yeah, didn't he also do
That picture, the second
I
picture, it
couldn't-
looks like he has little girl.
gay for pay stuff?
Who, Pee Wee?
He might have done something like just had a joint or something on him.
Damn, are we learning more fucking horrible things about Pee Wee as this goes on?
No, I'm saying it might be just some harmless, like he had a joint or two on him. And he's been arrested.
Oh yeah.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, Wookie. I forgot all about that.
no,
Yep.
no, not in Gotham. In Batman Returns.
No, it was in Gotham.
No, but in Batman Returns, he was his father.
Was he in that
Maybe,
one? Too?
maybe they revived him for Gotham because I didn't watch Gotham from the beginning. But he's the father.
Okay.
In
Yeah,
Batman
Penguin's
Returns.
father. Batman Returns. There's a picture right there.
Yes.
Mr. Cobblepot.
All right. Why I'm laughing is Penguin's dad goes,
Yep. Wookie. Yep. Batman Returns.
Okay.
I was asking though, did he revive the role in Gotham?
Yeah, he did. He did play it in Gotham. I do remember. As soon as Wookie said
Okay.
that, I was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot all about
Okay.
that."
Can you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, he doesn't look so bad right there. Like he aged, yeah, but not terribly. He's not like
except the age now is in his actual face and not in like the hair.
he ain't like fucking Gary Busey or anybody.
Oh God. Speaking of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, Gary Busey's teeth.
Although Gary Busey did have a cocaine overdose and a motorcycle accident like back to back, so of course that's gonna fuck you up.
I just officially ruined Batman. Returns because of the Pee Wee.
Yeah, robotic. But the bit I like in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is where his mate once committed suicide to White Rabbit. It's like a White Rabbit.
Oh, yeah.
There he is, White Rabbit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's the scene where he's like, "Oh God, did you eat all this acid?" That's right. Music. He's like, just got the radio in the bathtub.
My friends love that movie so much. That's kind of a movie that's mad to me. Everyone loves this movie.
See, but Wookie, that's how it starts. You start smoking bongs with them. Next thing you know, you're both in a XXX movie theater.
Both wearing matching trench coats.
No. Slasher wearing matching bow ties.
I like the bit and all where they're on that sort of fucking roundabout thing, and his mate smashed on whatever the sniffing, and he's like unable to get off. So in the end, fucking thingy just bolts him off, and then claims that it was someone else. And he's like, "Look at that!" Sort of shit.
Anyone heard of this one? Never heard of it.
Yeah, because it's got Bill Murray as
You seen this?
the
Yes.
character.
Where the buffalo?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's great. There's a funny
you know
bit
which
in
one
that
I
where-
like? I was going to say, you know which one I liked with Depp?
Fear Vegas.
No, it's
It was
called
a
Dead
Quentin
Man.
Tarantino movie.
Dead Man. I like Dead Man.
Oh, Where the Buffalo Roam is literally a Hunter Thompson movie. I forgot about that.
What was Dead Man?
Dead Man.
It was all done in black and white. Oh God, it was. If I remember correctly, it was almost like a. Yeah, like no, it was like a western kind of in the way it was done.
Do you know what year it came out?
That I don't remember.
Is that it?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
with
yeah.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah, I remember seeing this when I was looking up acid westerns last year.
That's Johnny Depp and a fucking.
Yeah, apparently there's a subgenre of westerns called acid westerns.
And Johnny Depp was in a fucking. What the fuck year was this?
Not that long ago. Let me see. Dead in 1995.
Johnny
Okay,
Depp was in a western, and he doesn't look like
95.
Guess it was a lot longer ago than I thought. I just didn't know about it. Yeah, Jim Jarmusch. Oh, okay. It was a Jim Jarmusch movie. No wonder it was in black and white.
Oh, come on. You didn't this Wookie?
All of Depp's best work was done on Nightmare. He's been downhill ever since.
He
Nightmare.
was good in
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Desperado 3.
Oh, I get it.
Elm.
I wasn't reading that right. That was his best work.
Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Mhm.
Desperado 3.
I like Donnie Brasco. Donnie
I've seen
Brasco
that.
was a movie that I had to watch twice to really like it.
I don't think I've seen Donnie Brasco.
And Pirates of the Caribbean. Fucking, they were great.
I think I'd rather watch Donnie Brasco again than any Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh,
You mean
I
Donnie
recognize
Darko?
this.
No, Donnie
Donnie
Brasco.
It was like a gangster. It was
Mhm.
done about like 10 years ago, I think. Or 10 years ago.
Oh, I think I have that red
Oh
letter.
yeah,
jacket.
21 Jump Street was alright. The show 21 Jump Street was good.
Oh,
Wookie.
yeah.
Wookie.
I mean, I don't know. I liked the first Pirates movie. Then after that, I thought they just got repetitively more stupid.
I thought it was alright. I wouldn't say that they were. I wouldn't say they were
It was
awesome. I wouldn't say they were bad. I'd rather watch those than Harry Potter movies.
Yeah.
What was it recently they did? They replaced Captain Sparrow's voice with a voice actor, and they didn't use Depp. I don't know if it was an animated or a game or what it was, or maybe it was something at Disney theme parks.
Alright. Ed Wood.
I think it was for Kingdom. I know what it was. It was for Kingdom Hearts.
What? Ed Wood. People
Oh,
keep telling me to see this movie.
Ed Wood. He looks like a pre-John Waters.
It's about
John
the
Waters.
director.
John Waters made it.
Oh,
Yeah,
did
it's
he?
about
Only
the
if you
director.
download it.
If you download it.
It's only if you do Kingdom Hearts 3. If you go like the original version,
Mm-hmm. So
like
okay,
it's
so they re-recorded.
it's Johnny Depp.
So they re-recorded it for the download version, so they could get rid of him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Wookie, I remember that one. What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
That movie, I didn't like that.
Out of that movie.
What was that other
That
one?
movie
Benny
was-
and June.
The ending of that movie, Gilbert Grape. That was so fucked up.
Yeah, that one Benny and June that he was in. That was kind of weird too.
I didn't see that one.
And
But
my wife has a copy of Sweeney Todd.
But
Oh,
Gilbert,
I saw that.
Gilbert,
Okay.
Gilbert Grape, their overweight mother dies, and rather than cart her out of the house, they burn the fucking house down. That's fucked up.
Well, they couldn't get else. She was so big.
I know. I'm just saying, like, what the? That's a downer ass ending for a movie.
Okay, what I gotta say about that movie?
They
Didn't
were-
Leonardo DiCaprio get an Oscar for that movie?
I don't know if he won. I think he was nominated.
He was a little kid.
Nominated. He got nominated a lot of times, and he finally.
And then like,
He
right
was
after,
hard.
and then like right after that, Leonardo DiCaprio did Basketball Diaries.
Well,
Titanic.
what film? It was pretty alright. That one where the dude gets knocked out and turned into a walrus.
Oh,
What?
Tusk.
Oh,
You talk about Tusk?
Wait,
Yeah,
what
Tusk.
the fuck
That's
is
it.
this?
What, you
Tusk.
talk about Johnny
Tusk?
Depp. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, he plays like
Johnny
a
Depp
French
did it.
inspector. That's him.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys still see it?
Yeah.
That's Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
That's Johnny Depp,
Yeah, with hair and makeup.
Yeah.
and a double
Funny.
Would-
and a double chin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sort of.
Okay, now I
when-
can see.
when you see
From
him-
that faraway picture,
Yeah.
now I can kind of see it. Okay.
And a fake nose.
Yeah, when you see it, you can tell
Okay.
it's him sort of thing.
Oh my god, he almost let that picture right there. He almost
Mhm.
looks like Zach Galifianakis. Am I wrong?
No.
He does, doesn't he? That's funny.
Yeah, he's a real goofball though, and like
Of course.
the movie is super dark, but Depp is super goofy.
I'm hearing about all these Johnny Depp movies I never even fucking knew about.
I want to know what rock you were under that not know about these movies.
I don't know.
I don't even remember why I watched this one.
What the hell?
A friend of mine
I-
told me about it.
I can't even remember that one that Tommy just said. The black and white fucking western
Dead
one
Man.
from 1995, Dead Man. I'd never heard of that.
See,
I've
you
never
gotta
even
you gotta
heard
be
that.
able to speak. You gotta be able to speak slashers language. You know, like Sleepaway Camp.
Oh yeah, class of 1984. Hey, if
Yeah.
anyone wants to watch a classic movie, here's one of my classics. Class of 1984.
You want a good movie?
What movie?
That's a Nukem High.
Oh, Nukem
Oh
High.
yeah, yeah, we all know that one. Well,
Nukem High?
I'm assuming most of us do.
Well, I don't know. I'm a millennial. What's it called? Nukem High?
It's by Traumaville. Traumaville did the shows like the Toxic Avenger and
Toxic
stuff like that.
Avenger and Sergeant
Yeah.
Kabuki Man.
Class of Nukem High has to do with a radiation, a nuclear leak, and the students get infected
And they
and
did,
they start going
and
crazy.
And they did Surf Nazis Must Die.
Yeah.
They did such hits like those.
Oh wow. Yeah, see that character in the corner?
Yeah.
That's problematic.
What about Chopping Mall? Yeah, I mean, see.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff.
Oh, that wasn't a
That one
trauma
I
one.
know.
That was
No, but I'm saying if we're talking about like the B-rated
yeah.
movies,
oh hell yeah,
so that's when you're getting into slashers domain.
Chopping Mall is the
Yeah.
shit. First of all,
No,
like-
the best.
Chopping Mall looked like it would have been fun to be on set.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I really liked about that one.
Now the best one is Trick or Treat because they got a great soundtrack.
Are you talking about Trick or Treat with Skippy from Family Ties?
Well, I
1986?
think so, but yeah.
Okay, because there was
Rock and roll.
Okay,
Rocking on a midnight, steal your soul.
there was also
Oh.
the later Trick or Treat with the little
Oh,
What-
I've seen some of this on. I think Red Letter Media was watching it one time, and
wasn't there a Trick or Treat later on with like the
Yeah, there was.
the little looked like a scarecrow little
Great film, that.
Sack
Go
boy from Little Big.
Rock and roll.
What about another one that was in the same? Well, it was in the same like fashion as a lot of those movies that were coming out at that time. Shocker.
Shocker was
Yeah.
oh yeah
No more Mr. Nice Guy. Fucking.
that was so bad it was good.
Shocker!
They had that awesome song and it goes Shocker, Shocker. It's like get the fuck out.
the guy in the electric chair.
Yeah. Yep.
Megadeth. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Oh, they had they had a good soundtrack too.
Real mean.
But not as good as Trick or Treat.
So go back to Trick or Treat.
No, I said not as good as the soundtrack was not as good as Trick or Treat.
Was that the one that had Ozzy in it?
Had Megadeth in there.
Ozzy was in it, but
overall,
Ozzy was in it, but
Yeah.
he wasn't in it for very long.
yeah, he plays a priest.
Okay,
who's
Shocker.
all like,
Never mind you. You're on subject.
But what about
Oh,
Shocker?
no, yeah, you're just roboting a bit.
Isn't Shocker the one?
Or you're cutting out really bad. But Shocker is the one where this mass murderer was executed by the electric chair, but somehow was able to travel through electricity to get people.
yeah,
And
he
travel-
sold
Hey,
to the devil.
He was like
I've seen that.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
seen it.
he was like a voodoo ritualist or something. Like when they were discovering
Give
shit.
me the power.
Yeah, and he could travel from
And then these
person
big
to
lips.
person.
From
He was
nowhere,
he-
like you
he-
got it, baby.
He was able to travel from person to person, like through like hosting their bodies would be the host after he died in the electric chair.
Yeah, spoiler.
And they had that,
in the end, it's all a dream.
and then they had that awesome song, Shocker, Shocker.
Yeah, but they did have Megadeth, No More Mr. Nice Guy. But as I say, it had like
and by the
one
way,
good song
Shocker-
compared to
Shocker
Trick or
was-
Treat. Oh, I don't know.
By the way,
Full
Shocker
album.
was also the chief on the X-Files.
Oh, Mitch Pileggi. Yeah, that is him. Okay, I knew he looked familiar.
Hey, and do you remember that dial 666 or
Oh no, I
6 for evil or whatever?
976 Evil, is that it? Oh,
Yeah,
I
it could have
remember
been
seeing that. I remember that was one I used to see on the VHS shelf all the time. So many movies I
Yeah,
knew of but
yeah.
didn't see.
Where it's about a
976
nerd.
Evil.
Yeah, it's about like a nerd who becomes a like vampire monster and then starts ripping fucking these people who bullied him his their arts out and that, and then I think he wants to fucking like.
All right. Well,
turn
does
him into
anyone
vampires or something.
does
Wasn't
anyone
it?
remember 97? I think it was 976 Evil.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Robert Englund.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. But he's pulling the hair. It was a bit corny in that because he's a nerd and that, and he's getting picked on and that shit. But then he like phones 976 for evil and he becomes like a fucking demon. Starts fucking go around.
Jens, did you ever see Brain Scan?
No.
Edward Furlong. It was kind of one of his last gasps as a movie star.
No,
Brain scan.
I
No one
saw
ever.
him in.
Tommy.
Dude,
I saw.
this looks like some good cheese.
It does, right? 976 evil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It just sounds like good cheese.
Oh yeah. No, it is. It's like a bit low budget, but it's a bit like a fucking horror film, though. As in, like the do go for the gore, but because it's a bit low budget, obviously they haven't got and it's done in like the late 80s sort of thing. So the special effects ain't fucking. There's no
All right.
CGI.
Right.
Anyone ever heard of this movie called Monkey Shines?
Oh, I've
I've heard of that one.
I do remember hearing about it. I can't remember if I ever watched the whole thing.
It's basically the synopsis is killer helper monkey.
Is that it? That looks like it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Here, I got one.
Yeah, comedy.
Maybe you haven't heard of. It's called Wolfen.
Woofing?
I know the movie. They made like 3 of them, right?
Nope. There was
How do
only ever one made.
How do you
I
spell
thought
it?
they made a couple of Wolfen movies.
Yeah, WOLFEN. Wolfen.
I thought they made a couple of those.
Sure, you're not thinking of The Howling?
Wolfen.
Okay,
Wolfen,
maybe
1981.
maybe yes. That's probably right, Tommy. I probably didn't think of it.
Lobos Humanos. Wolfen.
Probably around about the time of American Werewolf in London, who's cashing in on probably.
All
that
right,
it, Tommy?
American Werewolf in London had probably one of the most fucked up endings you could ever have in a movie.
Yeah, it was a proper horror film.
Tommy, is that it?
Yeah.
Is that an animatronic wolf?
You know, I
Is
really
that
don't recall if it was or not. One of the standout things in the movie always got me because usually when they show any kind of decapitations or anything, the head just fall off and that's it. And this one, and it was near the end of the movie when he takes the one bad guy's head off. His head hits the ground, and the eyes are still going in, the mouth is still going like he's trying to talk.
Hey, dude, those guys got so good at making like props.
Practical effects were always better.
Is that the head?
This Wolfen film, Tommy, is it sort of like American Werewolf in London, but
Oh, that looks like
No, it's not exactly anything even close to that. I mean, I would say if you're getting close to American Werewolf in London, probably The Howling that came out around the similar time is probably closer. This one, they actually just literally turned into wolves. So
Right, and then
it was
go
it was a little bit
fighting
different.
bad guys, isn't it? Killing bad guys, is it?
Is this the head that gets chopped off?
I don't know,
all
I
right.
can't
That
see
looks
it
like
very well.
something different. So I kind of don't want that. That looks a little bit.
No, I just searched for Wolfen decapitation. And I'm not getting a whole lot though with the safe search on. All right, what was the next one?
Of werewolf movies. Did you ever see Darius? You saw American Werewolf in London, right?
No. You told me to check it out though.
Yeah.
All right.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's his
Good
dead friend that
soundtrack
keeps
and all.
coming back
Yes.
to haunt him.
He's turned into a werewolf,
Yeah.
and in his
Man.
dreams, his mutilated friend is coming back and talking to him.
Ugh.
Sorry to spoil it.
No,
but
that looks
that's what
gnarly.
that is.
Look at all that.
Yeah. Well, his mutant friend is telling him that he's gonna turn and that, and he's like warning him that he's gonna turn into a werewolf. And at first, he's not wanting to believe it. He's thinking he's just imagining it.
Yeah, like by
And
the
then when
end,
he's
like,
realizing that he's
it-
killing people.
in his
Yeah.
like during his hallucinations, he's telling him to kill himself. he keeps telling him to kill himself because he's just gonna be a werewolf.
Yeah, like it was around. I want to say it was around the same time they had the Howling series, and I forget how many movies they went with that. It's like 4, and actually it might have been 5, maybe even 6. Like the first 1 or 2 were okay, and then after that they started getting really cheesy.
Like most fucking.
And wasn't there
Like
one called
most
Silver Bullet too?
Oh, Silver Bullet was the Was it Gary Busey? Was it Gary Busey? Silver Bullet.
Silver Bullet was the Steve King short story.
Yeah, I think the Buse was in it though.
Hey, the Salem's Lot and all. That's a classic.
Oh yeah, you know,
Corey
I picked that up
Haim.
in Steelbook.
I think that was one of Corey Haim's first movies.
Which one?
Silver Bullet.
Okay, yeah, that's this one. So this guy looks like he's just starting to turn into a werewolf.
And then later on they went friendly with it, and that's when they did Teen Wolf.
Yeah. Yep. That's the point where they made enough really scary werewolf movies, and then they make one for the whole family.
All right. Here's one that was Twilight before Twilight. Near Dark.
Oh,
It was
just gotta see this
Twilight
face for a sec.
decades before Twilight. It was kind of it was a more okay, yeah, at least Bill Paxton was in this.
Oh, good old Bill Paxton. R.I.P.
Yeah, boys.
Oh, it says Near Dark is a better 80s vampire movie than The Lost Boys. Oh. Did they remake Near Dark?
Did they remake it? I don't think they did, but
All right, I got a really strange title for a movie.
Hmm.
I'm not exactly sure how it's laid out in the format when they have the title, but it's Man Who Assassinated Hitler and Killed Sasquatch. It was
Okay.
it had a fairly recent movie, and it had Elliot. Oh, shit, what the hell's his name?
Page?
Henry
No.
Thomas.
No, Elliot.
Sam Elliott?
Sam Elliott.
Okay, I thought you meant Elliot.
I was
from,
going to say cowboy hat and everything, and I was like blanking.
Before I look that up, I just want to say this is a great shot right here. Is that Bill Paxton?
Yes.
That looks awesome.
Near Dark. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. It said Sam Elliott. It said the man who killed Hitler.
Is he the man who assassinated Hitler and killed Sasquatch? I think that's how the title goes.
This sounds like
Yeah.
it would have been like a straight to sci-fi.
It was
style movie.
super. It was super. It had a lot of super cheese in it. The story itself was not horrendous, but yeah, like some of the
That-
effects in it were horrible.
That's got to be it.
Yep,
The man
that's
who
it.
killed Hitler and then the Bigfoot.
Yeah, and Bigfoot, not Sasquatch. Yeah, that's it. You want to see something funny, B-rated slasher? You got to see that one.
Those are two priorities right there. Hitler and Bigfoot.
And I believe Sam Elliott could do it.
I think he could. Real Sam Elliott.
Yeah, pretty good.
Real Sam Elliott though.
He probably uses Total Gem.
He probably does.
Oh, cool.
I do.
He probably invented the total gym.
Guns, would you recruit him into the Texas Rangers, though?
Oh
Would you
yeah,
say
I invented.
Gettysburg.
I invented
I remember that. He
the
was
Texas
Buford.
Rangers.
yeah? He was probably the first ranger on the job, and then he just employed his mates.
He was what was he? He was in that the Big
First of all,
Lebowski. He was
he
in the Big
was in
Lebowski
fucking
too.
Roadhouse? He was in
Mm,
Roadhouse.
Dude, he's awesome in Roadhouse. He's like real young. He's got the hair.
This the Roadhouse is the only thing I saw him with no mustache.
Dude, him and Swayze in that movie is like a bromance. Like they're
The
going after
double
the same
D.
woman.
The double douche.
Oh, Wookiee's got one for you.
Look up the movie When Women Had Tails. Well, all right. I'm glad I got Safe Search on. When Women Had Tails. Ooh. Isn't that who's that? Sent a burger. Hashtag not porn. Oh man, that hair looks like the villain from Mad Max.
You know what that picture reminds me of?
Hmm.
It reminds me of that comedy movie Caveman.
I think I've seen Caveman.
First of all, that picture, like right there, it looks like Matt Hardy wearing like a Tina Turner wig.
Delete! Delete! Delete!
With a beard.
Something tells me a lot of images are getting
Oh,
filtered out here.
Wait, why?
She's cute though. 'Cause I don't know. He said hashtag not porn.
Oh,
It could be an art film. She's cute though. What else? What was Tommy? What was the name of it?
Which one?
The next one you mentioned.
Oh crap! I don't remember. Oh, Caveman. Caveman.
Yeah. '81. Oh, okay. Is it stop motion or
Well, some
animatronic?
yeah. It's like stop motion for the dinosaurs.
Is this all right? Because everyone kept saying this. Even JJ was saying I should watch this movie. It is kind of like less high risk Clash of the Titans.
It's
I
a
mean, like-
it's a comedy. It's a straight up comedy.
But I'm saying like the effects are kind of Clash of the Titans, just on a smaller scale.
Well, yeah, it's probably even like more dated than that technically, but
Oh, okay. I see they're holding a giant egg.
Yeah. Dinosaur egg.
Holy fuck.
Oh, that's an awesome shot.
Oh my god.
yeah, like some of it's so bad it looks like it might even be claymation. So
Maybe. Oh,
It
big old
probably
dragonfly on his
was.
face.
Yeah, it looks like it was done in the 60s. Yeah, somewhat.
It probably was claymation, some of it. Jesus.
Yeah, I haven't seen this one.
I keep
There's
telling
so many
JJ,
movies.
I keep telling JJ to watch The Raid Redemption. And he's like, "Oh, your taste in movies are terrible," but he wants me to watch this.
yeah, this is really funny. I
well,
mean, this is a good comedy.
Anybody ever watched The Raid Redemption? You won't be fucking upset if you want to watch a fucking action movie.
We'll talk about actual. Has anyone seen that film? Fucking Blue Jean Cop.
No. Is this one of those
It
what's
had
that guy's name?
RoboCop and Thingy Dude in.
What was the name of it, Jens?
That's the raid. Blue Jean Cop, because it had the dude who played RoboCop and Thingy.
Oh, Peter Weller.
Oh, Peter Weller
Yeah.
was in that movie?
Yeah.
How old is this movie?
Oh, like 80s. Oh.
Pre RoboCop? Really?
Yeah, I think a year
1988.
before it, or a year after it, one of the two.
And
But
Sam
yeah, has
Elliott.
anyone seen that film?
Oh shit. Good
was
God.
His transition to gray hair.
All right.
Blue Jean Cop. No, I haven't seen this.
No, I'm gonna need to bounce off. My phone is almost dead. So always fun chatting with y'all as always.
You too, man.
What's
And,
ahead?
Yeah, you.
All right. Have a good night, Tommy.
Appreciate you having me on, I guess, Slasher. Now, y'all have a good one.
Good to hear from you, Tommy.
I am running too much longer anyway, but thanks for coming through, Tommy. Okay, I was in the middle of looking up if there was Blue Jean Cop available on YouTube for free.
Is it?
I'm trying to look. Tommy dropping out, distracting me.
I'm guessing Sam Elliott is the Blue Jean Cop.
Yeah, because from that picture, Peter Weller was the suit and tie cop.
Mm-hmm. Like Tango and Cash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because I'd seen the trailers. I think he's a lawyer.
Anyone ever seen
And Peter Weller's character.
Oh, Jedi Bill says he loves Caveman. I have to check it out.
Anyone ever seen I Come in Peace?
Oh, is that the one with
Dolph Lundgren?
Of course.
I come in peace. Did you just write that down?
Is it this movie?
It sure was, and they changed the They changed the name of it too. They changed the
Dark
name.
Angel?
Of the movie. Yes, I don't know why, but they did.
Maybe I Come in Peace sounded a bit too peaceful for an action film.
Hey, is that
Okay.
Dolph Lundgren?
Yeah.
Wait. Blow up that picture of the other guy.
Which one?
All right. The one right here where I was going to say Darth Lundgren. This one right here. You see where the arrow is?
No. I can't look at both at the same time. When I switch back to the here, I just get the tunnel.
Okay, hang on one second.
The guy with the long platinum hair?
No.
Yeah, the dude who played the alien, the one who was like, I come in peace, and that. He was the Russian in No Retreat, No Surrender 2. He's been in.
I didn't see part 2.
Yeah, apparently.
I saw part 1 for some reason.
Yeah, well, part 2, they wanted Van Damme and I forget the other dude, but Van Damme didn't want to do it because it was going to be filmed. Well, it was filmed in Thailand or whatever, and Van Damme apparently was like, "Oh no, the police over there or whatever will steal your passports and say you can't go home, and then we'll like rape you." And so he was like, "Well, I'm not going." And so he didn't go, and so they had to get. And because he didn't
Oh wait,
go, the other
Darius,
dude
hang
didn't
on.
go.
Darius, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
I'm gonna take this down for a second.
All right.
And so, okay. You see this, right?
Yeah.
You see it's Dolph Lundgren, and little nerdy guy.
Mhm.
Little nerdy guy was on this show that kind of gave HBO the balls to make raunchy shows. It was called Dream On.
Hmm. As before Oz.
No, or that where it was.
It was Oz without
Like,
the prison assaults. That's what it was.
Okay. Dream on.
I know he wasn't doing any Harvey Weinstein shit either.
What was Dream on about?
A divorced guy who was trying to he was going through a fucking midlife crisis.
Okay. Did it have Penelope Cruz on it?
It might have.
I'm looking at a shot that maybe from the show with a real young Penelope Cruz.
It might have. It actually might have had no Cruz.
Let's see. Dream on HBO. It's a sitcom about the family life, romantic life, and career of a divorced New York City book editor, Brian Benber.
Benben.
Benben?
Benben?
Benben. Okay, yeah,
Ben-
Benben.
Okay, there was also they used to do flashbacks to this guy's childhood where he was remembering shit from what he saw on TV, stuff like that.
Hmm.
Wait, now you're looking up Kathleen Kennedy? What the hell did I see?
Who, me? No? I'm looking up Dream On, HBO.
Oh, okay.
Maybe she produced it. I don't know. I don't see her anywhere. Is she on here?
I thought I saw a Kathleen Kennedy picture. I was like, no, please.
Wait, is he doing coke? Or is that shaving cream?
But anyway,
No, that's
fuck it.
That's probably
All right, I'm sorry.
what.
I think I was getting roboting right there. I'm gonna end this. I'm roboting right now. All right.
All right.
More Jens, Darth, Darius. Tommy, thanks for coming through. Wookie. Scroll up the chat. Tim Possible. Thank you. Oh God. My roboting is getting bad. I'm sorry. I gotta end this.
It's all good.
Cheers, everyone. Yeah.